Hi everyone, you're watching the Gay Watcher Podcast, episode 2, and today we're going to be tier listing every Spirit Halloween prop ever. I believe this only includes in-store props. Real quick before we start too, special thanks to Jaden's videos for creating this tier list. Okay, queens. There we go. Okay, let me get this fucking thing started. Okay, so our first prop...
Did it see a Slayer?
What?
Okay. We
Our
ready?
first prop is Jimmy Leatherface.
Keep him there.
I don't know. Like,
Keep him in
he
view.
looks good, but he barely moves.
I actually
See,
don't
he's not
care
the
about
same
the prop at all.
B.
Do you think B
Well,
is
I think-
okay?
Kind of one of those props that everyone worships, but okay.
B
Yeah,
tier.
it's a little overrated.
Yeah, B works.
Okay, B works. Okay.
Alright. Dawn in the
S
Dark.
tier.
I think she's like C tier.
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
C.
I'm gonna
Oh.
put her. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what y'all do because I don't have any opinions at all.
Okay, Jason, I have to go A, but
Yeah, he's
Cool.
he's
I like
good,
it
but
when
he's
it's
like
cool.
not S.
I'm just not the
Did
biggest
we
Jason
enact
fan.
clown hell? Just
Like
put all
F.
the clowns in F tier.
this,
F.
this thing is F.
That thing's F.
Yeah,
I don't even know
personally
anything
love
about it. It just looks like shit.
It literally dances. It
Oh my
literally
god, I
like
love
dances
all
like
I love
think
all
of the
the
Jemmy
old
dancing Santas without the arm and head movement. That's essentially
Oh
what
my
it is.
god.
Oh my god.
Fountain thing.
I literally
is
don't
that-
know
That's not the
about
fountain thing.
It's
that's
not
a
just
fountain.
super.
Shit, you
That's the-
right.
Chest
I
kicking
think
one
that's
again.
Chester. He's in my room right now. He can hear everything you say. So you better put him high.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Oh, S tier.
Where do we want him?
That's fine.
I think
I guess, like,
A or
Also
B.
fine.
I would put him like B tier. I don't know a lot of like super old.
I would
stuff.
go from S to B. It's such a big jump.
That is a big jump. I accidentally put him in S. I think B is pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I think it has a decent amount of detail. This thing I would willingly put in D or F. I don't give a fuck
I don't
about
care
it.
too
These
much
two are
about
both
it
really
personally.
annoying.
Yeah, he's. Who cares?
Okay.
Wait, no, it's the hanging one that's annoying.
Yeah,
yeah,
put
that
him in
thing's-
like bottom hell tier.
Okay.
Put him in the
Okay.
shadow room. No,
Yeah.
not,
The
not
head
the
lifter or
tormented
whatever?
zombie. The chin up zombie. I hate him.
I think
So loud.
he
Terrible.
looks pretty, but I'd put him in F tier just for the audio alone.
Okay.
So
What if we put him in
annoying.
D because he looks decent?
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put him
Decent.
above. Don't put him above tormented zombie.
Okay, what if we put Tormented Zombie in D? I think those two are
I'm
like, they're
open.
definitely better than this Jester motherfucker.
Love with that.
Dude.
I have chin up zombie in F, and then the jester, and then tormented zombie in D.
I have PTSD from Frankie Cuted. Literally, they lost
Ignoring
mine.
you, Jake, sorry.
I
What?
put,
Wasn't he like ridiculously priced though? I feel like I
he
remember
was
him being like,
250, but he's fucking giant in real life.
Wow.
holy shit, I remember when that used to be expensive.
Okay, where do we want Frankencuted?
Oh, every prop is 250.
Isn't he like pretty well made though, or am I
He-
lying?
He is. I used to have him, but I have a vendetta because fucking UPS lost mine. I was sending it to UB Halloween in a trade, right? The
Sure.
fucking package was 3.5 feet tall and 20 pounds, and they fucking lost it somehow.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I can do a poll. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind, it didn't let me do a poll. Okay. So Frankencuted, do you think like C tier?
I'm gonna put him in
think-
like B tier.
I would
I would say C or low B.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It doesn't
C.
do very much.
I'd say C. I'd say C.
Is-
Okay, Voices from the
Why is that
Grave.
playing in your corner?
Sorry.
Yeah, F, no.
Did this one
No,
even have
Final
like
Fantasy.
audio?
I think it does, but
It
it's like
does have
super
volume.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it tells a bunch of jokes. Like one of its phrases
Okay.
is literally like, "Why
I
do I
love
look like
Voice
this?
from the
I went to a
Grave.
Halloween party dressed as a pinata. Ha ha ha."
I'm sorry, Russ. If only
looks
Chris
like an
was
old
on here, but
Alibaba
he's
head.
not.
I'm gonna put it F tier as well.
Wait, this thing? The zombie guy?
No, that thing's cool too.
Zombie guy, yeah, he's pretty cool.
I
I
kind
think
of like
he's
his
like
face.
C.
I'm gonna put him in C tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think C or B, but I think the face is really cool, but the barrel kind of looks like shit, so.
Yeah, that's.
I hate
That's fair. It looks like the Lowe's one.
I
Where
say
it's, like,
low. I say either low C or high
collapsible.
D for the mad scientist.
I like him, but he has no base. That's like one of the biggest design flaws. Just it's all boot.
Yeah, I hate
This
this.
thing
Yeah.
is
I
horrible.
would put this thing in F, but
I like
I
how
would
his
be
head
okay
popped
D
off.
for it. He did.
D is good.
How's your head?
Yeah, do D.
Okay, D for that guy. This bitch, I literally could not give a single fuck about either.
The crawling ones are so
Crawls, but, like,
bad.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, the Jemmy crawlers are just so useless.
Okay, are we thinking F
They'll-
tier?
I
Like a
say
foot
I say
forward
put
and
them all
foot
in F just to get it over
They're
with.
like slightly more useful
Okay,
than the
Hannibal.
roaming props, but they
There
just
will
like
be-
Hannibal S. Hannibal.
Hannibal's
slightly
really cool.
more forward than
Beheaded
back.
Bride S.
Gotham
Beheaded
Beheaded Bride
Bride
S right now. No
Oh
discussion.
yeah, Beheaded Bride is S tier. Yeah,
Samantha, S
Samantha-
tier. Samantha S tier, personally.
I'm not putting her in S. I will do
I would
B.
put her in like B.
Put her in F.
Yeah, she deserves like B maybe.
Put her in like C.
Okay, can we talk about the unreleased prototype that talks?
Fun fact: every release model still has a mouth mech. Actually,
That's crazy.
That's
How,
weird.
did we ever find out what it said?
nope.
I
might-
think it just babbles, to be honest.
I think it
Yeah.
does because I'm gonna try to separate the audio soon from the actual music and see what it says.
I can't imagine she says anything important. I'm gonna put her in A tier just because she's like, I really wish I had her. She's cool.
Yeah,
I think B's appropriate.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Personally, in my personal
don't-
tier list, I would put Samantha in F, but I know people here like her, so
I think she kind of belongs in C tier because I love her, but she does look like shit, and she's
Yeah.
had a
yeah.
I think
You
C
know
is
what?
good too.
I can agree.
How much was she? How
Yeah,
much
put
was
her
she
in
going in
You
C.
know?
Wasn't she like 130?
Okay.
That was kind of expensive back then.
Yeah, because she was only like, she didn't even have legs. She was just like a half body, basically.
This
can give
box
like-
guy, I literally don't give a fuck where we put this box guy.
Yeah. I don't give a singular
Just
shit
put it in
about
D.
him.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
don't
do
think
it
it's
about
that
the
bad. but-
mummy
Good.
remember
version.
for and I just hated him. I had no real reason why. I just despised him.
Ripping
Oh,
I say
Reaper.
B for
fine.
Ripping Reaper.
He's very overrated, but he's also like not a bad prop.
He's overrated.
He's
but,
good,
Like
yeah.
he's
I'll
still
put him in
amazing.
A.
A tier
I
is
think
good.
Dry rot, so
Okay, do we think A or B? Oh my god, there's
A.
like
Say B.
fucking explosion
A.
inside. Okay, so A tier for the Ripping Reaper. Deadlift, I'm sorry, this thing is so overrated.
B,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's overrated, but he's still good.
I agree, but I think it's like an average kind of prop, you know? Like C is like our average, and like I think it's like an average prop or
I would rather have any of the Techie Risers over him.
Personally,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, honestly, fair.
I don't see how he's average because he's not 5.15 inches, but I don't really know.
F,
him to
F,
Demonica
F,
in the
F,
house.
F.
Executioner. Yeah, I would agree. No offense to Executioner lovers, but
Oh yeah, doesn't he
Or-
just...
Countess S tier.
I'm thinking about the everything wrong with the Spirit Halloween videos. Does he have a face? Does he? Do we know?
It's literally
Yeah.
a black. I've seen it. It's a black sphere with 2 LEDs. Ghostface is the
It's
exact
like
same.
yeah. He
Okay.
looks like a droid from Star Wars.
How about D tier just for that? 'Cause they could have made it cool.
yeah.
Oh god, Rob Zombie Michael.
Midnight Countess is an S. Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think
I don't think
She, she's
and
fine.
she is free.
I think if we had like C for Cunty, then she would go in there. But
Rob
Yeah,
Zombie
yes,
Michael is like the best mic we've
Can't-
gotten.
You
Should we
can't,
create a
can't
separate
edit
cunt tier?
it. Say cunty.
Yeah, should we create a separate cunt tier just for all the cunty like?
can I? How do I add a tier?
Did we put
Yeah,
did
Put the
Bride in it?
Press the gear maybe.
Settings.
gear, click the
Yeah.
Yes,
gear.
click here and
Add
then
one
do
above.
add row wherever. Should we do above?
Okay,
Edit
there we
edit
go.
label text.
Oh my god, there
Add
we
a
go.
gonna do-
above.
Row above. I'm gonna make it like pink.
Yeah.
Yes.
She goes to the Cunty tier, and so does Beheaded Bride because let's be real.
Make sure you make cunty pink.
On, okay, if Hannibal's outfit was like cuntier, he would go in the Cunty tier. But okay,
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
I
he's-
love Cauldron Witch.
Objectively
I love
speaking, Cauldron Witch is a C or D for me.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I would put her in like B.
There's like no
Okay.
videos of that thing.
I appreciate props with
For
like
real.
that corny, like old school Halloween vibe, but like objectively speaking,
D tier.
yeah.
she's really dumb, but like she's kind of funny.
What about this
Okay, that
ghoul with
Reaper
the
is one of-
pumpkin?
I love him
the
because
Pogging Reaper.
I don't like it.
I
love-
I'm thinking objectively for all of these, so I'm gonna have to put him low C or D.
I don't like him
Yeah.
because there are people I know that have him that are really annoying, and that's my only exposure to him. So he's going in F tier.
What? You think I'm annoying,
Wow,
Jake?
thanks.
Oh no, not you.
Yes.
I don't want to say the name because
LMJ Halloween.
oh no, not that.
Lucas Fisher. Jacob
Yeah.
Fisher.
What?
How'd you know? Can you cut that out?
I was almost gonna say Crypt Whisperer too.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't-
because that's his profile.
Dude, we
pic.
should do the zombie baby tier list, and it's all just cryptic.
Oh,
I
I
would,
have-
I would be talking
Put them all in F.
We
I
can
love
make like a
zombie.
pedo category separately.
only like that butt zombie, the one that has its
Yeah.
ass in the air. I actually hate that one. I
That
love
leather gear
zombie.
baby.
What?
Gertrude, I would put
Oh,
in
yeah.
low B or high C.
Oh,
I
Yella's
can-
ahead.
She was kind of
I
better
thought
than
I think
I
B
thought.
was good.
She was kind of
She
better.
was
than-
cool.
better than
I really like her face sculpt.
It's good.
She Eva. I'm gonna put her B tier.
Yeah, I kind of
He
agree. I
has-
think she's like above average, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has great detail for the time. Well, a lot of props had much better detail back then, but
this
But
thing,
he has
the
a really great
flying
detail
gonna
for
stroke
SI.
it more.
Wait,
flying gonna
flying-
stroke it more is F.
oh my god! What? Yeah, yeah. I
Actually, no,
agree.
this isn't even flying gonna stroke it more. This is gonna turn somebody into a black cat.
That's right. No, the flying gonna stroke it more is the techie one that literally strokes the room.
Yeah, that one's better. This one's F.
I want
Like,
to buy it, but it's
Look at that.
$100
She looks
on
scared.
eBay.
absolutely not. This
I
thing,
like that.
I don't like this. I think
It
it's
looks
like
dumb.
Rocking Vampire is cool for like the original retail price, but otherwise, like no.
How much did he retail
Yeah.
Probably just like him because he's a
$6.
vampire though.
for?
That's
50?
the thing with the old techie stuff is that it looked cheap, but it was cheap because like the Rising
Yeah.
Reaper was like $70,
Yes.
the Vampire was like $60. I never got the price of the Cauldron Witch though, although I knew she was big, but
I agree,
never saw
Russ.
that
I
first.
think this prop is cool, but like I also just don't think it looks good. Like I think the idea is cool, but then like the execution just like wasn't there.
Great.
Like, it
Yeah.
looks like a stick.
It's like the Rising from the Grave vampire, basically exactly, but they flipped him upside down.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are-
Rising
are
from
you
the Grave
comfortable with
zombie.
D? I don't think he's F,
Yeah.
but
I kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
him
It's
personally.
really good prop. Like the Rocking Vampire. Like the second I look
It's
away
good.
from him,
I like that.
I do
For
really
real.
like Rising from the Grave zombie, but I would say he's probably C.
He,
I
he
feel
looks
like-
really
Then I'm
weird.
on.
Like the fact that he has like some hair and like an eye, but not really.
I think he's like the best of the Rising from the Graves props, but I don't think he's any better than like average.
Hate on me all you
Yeah.
want, but I actually really like Dead Humor, low key.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one. I think he's also average. I think this
I
guy's
don't know if he's
tier.
really rise from the grave because he's not called
A
rise from
tier.
the grave, but he has like the same.
I'd say Lurching
yeah.
Vampire is comfortable at A.
yeah.
That's
he's
good,
He's
yeah.
cool. He has a lot going on.
Resurrection, Mary, I
Resurrection
think
Mary.
is A.
8
Okay.
top.
Yeah,
I
Honestly,
hate her
he's-
wig.
Really?
I would say she's cunty. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
Really?
don't know if I could say she's cunty because her wig fucking flopped. It was so bad.
And she's literally just wearing a black shirt, so I wouldn't say cunty.
That's
But she is
fair.
she's
That's fair.
definitely like A.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would put her in
I would
D
say
tier.
A tier. I like
I kind of
how
like the Rocking Vampire. So, like the idea is cool, but I think she looks like shit.
Yeah, I
Put
get
bigger
that.
I like
in S
how-
tier.
What if we? Yeah, what
there's
if
a
we
lot
put
going
her-
on with her. Like she lunges. Doesn't she like lunge forward? Like
Yeah.
She's a rising from the grave with the
With the
tombstone
grave.
added and the
with
and then her
extra
head
steps.
I think
Yeah, it's
I
really
think
cool.
she's
She
unique.
knocks
Yeah,
down
she
the
does a lot.
tombstone.
I think B is comfortable for her because she's like she has a lot of animation, but she also
Putting
just
her in
doesn't
A.
look very good.
and she was cheap
Yeah.
too. It was
That's fair.
$100.
Also, yeah, her quality, like her head cracked a lot, and like the hair would get stuck in the motor a lot.
I have PTSD from that.
So-
movie.
They
Hey.
fixed that on the 2010
Put 'em on
model,
A.
but that came at the cost that they made the hair so freaking short.
Dude, I misspelled what's his name, Night Digger's name so many times.
Oh no.
You know what I misspelled it as?
Did it say a slur?
Maybe.
Okay,
You're
what's this
pulling a
next
Veblen.
one? It's like, what's this one that's like with the
Which one?
little the
lantern?
lantern guy?
Oh, this
That's
is a
Night
static,
Digger.
like a really detailed static.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like B.
I almost
or
bought
A.
him, but the seller ghosted me.
I would say A. He has some great detail.
I like his
Yeah.
lantern. I haven't seen this guy before.
He's
Maybe?
Cool.
F.
This crawling thing.
F.
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 My orthodontist had one of
Pinhead
those
cunt
with
deep.
braces on it.
Okay, Pinhead is up for debate a little.
F.
I
think he's
really
B.
love Pinhead
Yeah.
personally.
B.
Okay,
Huh.
I love
I don't
Pinhead
know.
for it being the character Pinhead, but I don't think it's really like. I think it's about as well executed as Leatherface is, which is why I
Yeah.
think they could be in the same tier.
I don't
'Cause he's
like it that
a really
his
unique
sleeves always
character.
burst and you can see the pool noodles coming out.
Agreed.
He's a really unique character, and they took a lot of chances with him. Like the individual pins on his head, was really interesting, but he doesn't really do anything that crazy.
Yeah.
He's kind
Yeah,
of
which
agreed.
makes sense for Pinhead given that he's not a very animated character to begin with.
right. I think
But
his
also,
animation.
I feel like they could have taken
Mhm.
advantage of that to put more emphasis into making him accurate.
Yeah, like making the
over-
detail better.
Yes.
Yeah,
his face looks
'Cause I
really
would-
off. Like, it looks
I-
more thin than it should.
I would have been okay with cutting the head motion, even the eye motion as well, if they made him look more like he does in the movie. Because then I would have been like,
Motion
hell
is
yeah,
kind of
I'm
weird.
waiting
You
for
can't
that.
really
Let's
notice
go.
it.
I agreed too. The eye animation is weird. We're about to get to another one where the eye animation is weird.
Oh right.
This Freddy,
Oh,
I have no argument about it. It's going in S or A.
Yeah.
Low
Yeah,
key,
I
this really scared me as a kid. I saw this YouTube video where someone had a display with him, and I was like really terrified of him. Like they did him pretty well.
He's
The
so
only
scary
thing-
even in real life.
The only thing
If
that I
he-
don't like about the only thing that I don't like about that Freddy is the fact that it's the 2010 one.
that movie sucked. Oof.
Yeah,
But
it's so
it's
bad.
a fucking cool ass animatronic. Like no
Yeah.
The
argument.
face is terrifying.
It is.
Yeah,
This
like say which
Michael-
one the
I'm gonna
animatronic
put
was.
him S tier, honestly.
B
I-
or C.
I think for me,
I'd
Face
say
is
A.
ugly.
I say
I think
A
it
as a
was
good in
good.
between.
He's pretty
Yeah.
decent overall.
I think he's about as good as the Rob Zombie one, but I
Yeah.
personally don't like it that much because of the eyes. The eyes is
Yeah.
like my biggest gripe about it.
Yeah.
People are
Cage
gonna
Beast.
hate me, but Cage Beast deserves like C or D.
Dude, people are
His
gonna hate
face
me. I would
looks
put it
so
in
weird.
F.
He looks so weird.
Let's put him in D then as a good in between.
D
Yeah.
is a good in between.
Okay, we're
He
okay.
just looks so weird.
He really does. His face looks like inflamed or something.
I just find it funny
He
the
looks like
fact
a
that
cheap werewolf
he's
mask.
screaming. He's
Yeah, he
screaming
does.
at you. He's screaming about how he's about to turn into a werewolf, even though he's already a werewolf.
For
He
real.
lying as shit.
Zombie barrel.
fucking
No,
I'm
put him
liar.
B. B.
I
Alas.
honestly like
B
Zombie
for barrel.
personally.
B for
How
barrel.
about A
Yeah,
for
B.
second letter of barrel?
Who else? Who else wants to weigh in?
I say B.
I would do B.
I like his
I
look.
like him.
I think he looks cool, and I
agree.
like how he slowly rises out and he looks all crazy. I'm putting him in A tier personally.
Yeah, I think he looks cool.
Love
He's
that
not one
thing.
I personally care about, but I do think he's better than like an average animatronic.
Right.
Yeah.
Crated Mummy, I would put in like C or D tier.
He's
Yeah.
okay.
So what made
Doesn't
you
really
put
look
it higher
interesting.
than the all boxed up? Is it
You
like
know
the
what, I
same
would-
thing?
Well, I would frankly put them in the
Right.
same thing because I actually like the boxed up one more, but I know that's like an unpopular opinion.
I don't know, because at least the boxed up one, you get like some kind of story with it, of like something's gonna come back and fucking eat him. But whereas the
Yeah.
mummy's just like, oh no, I'm trapped in here, help me. Give
I
me
like
water.
how the mummy
Weird.
looks better a little bit, but I
Yeah, I
think
can agree.
overall boxed up makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, let's put them both in D tier. They're both.
Yeah.
Okay, another unpopular opinion. I don't like this mirror thing.
It
But
breaks
I'm
very
willing to give it
easily.
C
Broke
tier.
so much. It was
It's
kind of
nostalgic
horrible.
to me, but yeah, I would say low C or high D.
I think it looked really cool. I like how they were able to fit this whole thing in a mirror, but also they fit
Yeah.
Mirror
like a-
is really big and it's cool looking. It's a good mirror,
but it
just
broke
on
a
its
lot,
own.
which
I
is
Yeah,
agree.
the
Same with the
movement
Bloody
breaks.
Mary one. It looks so good.
Yeah.
I'll put it in C to appease the people because I think it's like a cool animatronic.
Huh.
Uncle
Put them in
Charlie.
F.
No,
I don't
No.
know. why
Mm.
you
It's
got brought
the
back.
it's the 2010 one. It's the only good one. Put him in
Yeah,
B.
that's the one I couldn't do. I think
Still
B
bad.
or A.
He's still overrated in my opinion. He's like, I don't know. Personally
His
speaking,
body
he's-
shell's weird. His boobs.
Also, he was
That's a
barely even
good
an
part.
animatronic. Wasn't he like constant motion?
He's like a motion
Yeah.
basically.
He's not
I
that
think-
good.
It was
You have
the
to put
old
in
SPI where
batteries for
the motors
sound.
were all plugged in separately, and then the sound and lights were powered by batteries.
Right. I'm gonna
But
put him
I
in
mean,
C tier.
as crappily as he was built, I think he's still like fucking terrifying compared to especially the new
He
one.
looks a lot better than 2020 model.
Oh yeah.
Like ignoring the fan base, ignoring the quality of it, that one, the 2010 Charlie objectively is scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
put
It's
him in
funny
B.
we
I
say ignoring the fan base. It's one guy.
Yeah.
that, and that
Okay.
Yeah,
one
that's
girl
right.
who
They all
wants to
moved on
fuck
to
him.
2021.
Light size clown. I love this guy. I think he's good.
F.
I say C.
Damn. I like how
See,
like different all of our opinions are. It's interesting.
I could
I'm sorry,
definitely
I just
Hive
I
never,
could
mind.
agree C for him.
I just
I don't think he's
never
as
cared
good as
too
Uncle
much for
Charlie.
him. But he's not bad. The Rising from the
I
Grave
just love
Corpse.
his face. His face is like evil.
Are we gonna be offended if I put this in D or F? I mean, does
Nah,
anybody care
put it-
about this
does that
prop?
thing actually blow fog, or is it just like
No.
lying? No, it doesn't.
It does blow fog.
Oh, it
Just
does.
no one's ever connected to it.
Oh wait, that's kind of cool.
I guess like
That's
D
kinda
or
cool.
C tier. Maybe C tier for average because it's not like bad.
Yeah, I'd say it's
It's
like a
not
little bit
bad,
worse than
it's-
this guy, but like not. The fogging is kind of cool.
The fogging
just
is
the-
unique.
It's like I said, with those
S
old
tier.
tech props, it's like none of them are bad per se, but it's like they're very you get what you pay for.
Old
Okay.
Techie was such a strange thing.
Bone
Yeah.
collector, I want to give him B because
Yeah,
B for bone.
B for
I think
bone.
he's good, but I don't know.
I think he's
His animation
overrated,
is
but
super-
objectively he is good.
His animation is so interesting. The way that he
Yeah.
like
I love him.
I
extends.
do like those weird props that like the concept makes no sense, but it's not like
It's like
But it's not like-
unsettling.
It's a very surreal thing.
Yeah. it's not like Henry Hustle where the stacked heads just look fucking stupid.
Yeah, he just does it and goes for it.
Okay, yeah, zombie crawlers S, no contest.
We cannot put him at S. My remote control prop bias wants me to put him in S, but where do y'all think he belongs? I think he's better
I-
than like average for sure, especially
I
because
say-
of how
I
It's
say
kind of a
S.
glorified toy.
he
I
is,
would
but
say
think he
S or
looks
A.
really good.
Because
He
he
looks
looks
really
really
good.
fucking good.
He was very unique for
He
his
is
time
good.
too. There weren't many motion remote control props like at all. So I would
He's
put him
There
in
still
Glorified
are.
toy, but he's fun as hell. Even though I need to
real.
fix
I would
mine
put him in
still,
A
but
tier
yeah.
personally.
That's true. I'd
I
love
think
to play
A is
with
good.
him. Put
Boris
him in F.
Karloff.
Put Frankenstein in F. He's bad.
I don't know if I
I
put
would
him in
say
F,
C.
but
I would say C or D. He's not bad,
Yeah.
but he's just not as interesting as like the other licensed
Yeah,
characters.
he doesn't.
he's
He
really
doesn't
good.
look
He's
good.
like a really bad face.
Yeah, he literally doesn't look like Boris Karloff like at all.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know why
so
they got the
weird.
license. It's like a really bad sculpt.
John Doe, unpopular but A. He's so creepy.
I
Like,
agree.
just
John
a
Doe is
really,
Yeah, I
good.
agree with that one.
just a really creepy and effective prop, despite like
He's
not.
just a solid prop, and he wasn't even that much money like at all. How much was he?
Right,
Like
that's classic.
$100.
70, I think,
Gatekeeper.
at the time.
Huh.
Gatekeeper, I also think A.
I don't
Yeah.
know why he returned.
I think C.
but I don't think anyone was
Like
would,
the old
anyone was
one.
mad that he
I think
returned. Like
C.
he's decent.
Okay, what if we put him
I
in?
He's
would
one
say-
of the props
would
that
say
really
that
needed a remake.
Honestly, in a rare instance, I would say old Gatekeeper B and then the new one A. If we get to the
Yeah.
new one,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Right.
can agree with that.
This- The quality is so much better.
I kind of want to.
I would honestly. She is kind of cunty.
I love
Okay,
this mirror prop.
It kind of looked weird. Like you could see the individual LEDs, but like it was
It's
kind
objectively.
of
This prop is objectively bad, but
The bla-
also it's like it's one of the only mirror props that makes sense.
The
Yeah.
fact that it
That is
says
true.
Bloody Mary, like it just like it says it in like the blood is so stupid.
It's so funny.
It's like comfy. It's like cunty and campy.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah.
The audio's kind of shit. It's just screaming Bloody Mary.
It's
like,
kind of perfect in every
Yeah,
way.
I don't know.
because
I
of
kind
how
of
bad
want it
it is.
now.
It's
Okay,
so
these guys I also gotta put in cunty campy.
These
I don't know if
guys,
everybody's
remember-
Yeah. I
Yeah, one of
love.
my neighbors had this at their Halloween party, and I never knew how they worked, and they were so cool.
They're like
The
awesome.
I love how they they don't insult each other as much as the cameos do, but it is funny on that one phrase where the guy's like, "Oh my god, I've listened to her talk forever. Shut the fuck up."
For real.
I just
Um,
think it's so cool how they interact, and you can have them on like either side of the table, and they like talk to each other. Like that's so cool.
It really is. Twilight Twitcher. Also, they're made out of actual resin, which is cool.
Yeah.
That's so
Um,
that's awesome.
Wow.
Twilight Twitcher. I would put him in C. I don't know if we
Yeah.
all agree with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like how he does kind of Twitch, but he was really expensive, wasn't he? 200.
Yeah, and he wasn't really that well made.
He
had
moved side to
plastic
side and
poles.
was 200. He had plastic
Okay.
poles, and he only moved side to side, and he was 200. Like,
Yeah.
he for
kinda
real.
ridiculous.
Flesh
Eaten
eating zombie
Alive.
did more cheaper.
Eating alive is cool.
I call him
Eaten
eating
Alive is
out a
best.
lot because like
Eaten
he's
Out.
kind of being eaten out.
He kind of is Vietnamese.
But he's
I
like
love eating alive.
he's so cool. I'm gonna put him A tier.
If I put him in S with people, I mean, maybe he's not S. I think he's
That's
like
fine,
above-
I
honestly.
think he's
S
S. He's
S tier
fine.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, yeah,
I
let's put
think
him in
S
S.
is fine, yeah.
I really like him.
I
though.
would put him in S tier.
OG
Flesh
Flesh
Eating
Eater.
Zombies
Zombie,
is
you can
automatic
probably
A
go
for
in
me.
S. Yeah.
Flesh eating
Zombie
zombie
Baby
original is
also.
pretty cool.
He's a great head.
Literally, the only problem with this prop, and there's only one problem, and it's the assembly of it. That's like the only
Yeah.
issue. Everything else is perfect.
Right.
Zombie Bait deserves A.
I love Zombie Bait. It makes so
I
much
agree.
sense. I love the use of him in the Zombie Baby daycare video.
It's so versatile too. Like you can fit this in like so many different themes with like different stories. Like it doesn't even have to go with zombies, and it's really cool. I
Right.
think.
was
How much
only
was he when he
$150.
It's good
He was
victim prop.
150.
I'm gonna put him in S tier, honestly. Hate on me all you want.
This rising
Rising
coffin
Vamp-
vampire, I also think is A.
I like him.
Oh
That
yeah,
mouth
he
is
was a
weird.
piece
Me
of that mouth
personally,
reading.
I would put him in camp, but realistically,
That
I
is
would say
true.
it makes sense.
That is true. He has pretty campy content. We can reevaluate everybody. This Gravedigger, number one, this is misleading because it does not come with the tombstone. I don't like this
Yeah.
prop.
I feel like that was the intention for you to put it behind a tombstone, but good luck keeping him standing. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Yeah, just put him in F.
I think
I think he deserves F. If
okay.
Techie
Yeah.
brought it back
Look
with
at
like a
his
metal
tiny little
base,
lantern. They just reused the same
Also,
lantern.
he was
Keep it
pretty high
caretaker.
quality. Half
Yeah,
of the time,
it's-
his glove would be busted open with like stuffing going everywhere, and it, like his hand just would be detached,
Rip
and it's
top.
just
Yeah.
like stuffing all over. D tier.
Okay.
Rosemary, I
Is
say
Rose-
A.
I would say
I
A
agree.
for Rosemary.
Only
I agree.
because
So much.
I would only. She's only not S because of the long ass build up until she jumps, but
Right.
otherwise,
Yeah.
she's I love her.
For her price,
The only
she does
reason-
so much.
The only reason she's not S for me is because she just kind of looks like a head on a stick. Like even the old one just kind of looks like a head on a stick. And like these props, you can see their actual like body forms and stuff, and she doesn't really have any body forms, so
Yeah.
that's kind of why.
Yeah.
Except for this
Hey.
one doesn't have any body forms, but it's still cunty.
But the outer rim of the mirror is pretty cunty though.
Yeah, that ate the plastic rim.
He loves
I don't
letting
like
the
this thing.
Yeah, S.
death sentence. It's because most people they wouldn't care to like put it like inside of a wall, and so
And
they
it's
just like
not-
set it there.
How could you put it in
Yeah.
the wall?
And it's
Well,
not
like, you
made
could-
to
you
go
could
on a
make, like,
wall.
a fake wall.
I don't
just,
get
like,
the
put
point
it
of
I'll have
it.
to buy that thing and put it in a wall.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
like,
even
it's too much
designed to
extra
go on the
work.
wall though. That's the problem. Like it doesn't have hooks or anything. It's just designed to like sit on the ground. It looks so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that
only
is
time
weird.
I think people actually get it on the wall is if they've done modifications to it. I think.
Yeah.
S,
What
S,
if,
yeah, S.
Yeah, that's
Oh
good.
hell
Monica,
yeah,
S.
Demonica. Demonica's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cunty, not gonna lie.
I was kind of thinking about that. Like
Like she kind of like her like grunts, like
she
she's kind of.
did kind of eat. Let's put her.
I
She
do
has her
kinda
little
like,
necklace.
You know what?
Let's keep her in cunty. She is pretty cunty.
Yeah.
Also, the purple skin, like for no reason. She just has purple skin.
just
Like,
purple.
that's-
Just purple.
It
to be
Just
worked
grimace.
it works for her so
Grimace
well. I,
shake. She drank the grimace shake.
It's like the perfect color.
she drank the grimace shake and she looks like this.
I
Okay,
agree with
Harvester. An A. I think
I
that
agree.
fits. I think he's really good.
Okay.
He doesn't do anything
Yeah.
crazy, but he's also a solid prop.
I think this Ghostface belongs in B or C. That's gonna offend
can
a lot of
agree with
people,
that.
I
It's
like
not
how
that
he
screen
looks except for
accurate.
the eyes.
We're
I want
trying
it-
to upset as
I'll put
many
it in
people
A.
as possible to get more views.
That's true.
I
He's
would
F
only.
tier.
I only love the Ghostface similarly to what Gabe said about the Pinhead, is that it's the character that I love, but otherwise, like, there's some problems with it.
Agreed. That's why I think it's like B tier, because I think it's better than like an average animatronic, but like the inaccuracies hold it back from like these two and these two specifically.
He was kind
Yeah.
of hot though. Like I remember when I was a little kid, and I saw him, I was like, damn. Okay, jumping
Like
spider.
this chest.
Put Jumping Spider in F tier.
He does have abs. That's how the older Gemmy life sizes were built. Some of them had the body shells with abs.
That's crazy.
I think the only thing I don't like about it is that it has like light up eyes, like circles for some reason,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was weird. But I
The
love
spiders
the,
always
the
break.
motive
They're
activation.
just
of
not
the
built
phone.
well.
I love
It's
how
the same
you can
head
have
as the
That's true.
executioner.
Okay, so jumping spiders. So I love like bugs and related things. So I would personally
we
put
put
it
it-
in A. But I think it's
Can
like
we
C.
honestly? Can we put it in campy though? Because like the idea of a giant ass spider jumping at you is pretty camp.
Let's put the giant jumping spider in camp.
Oh
'cause
my
that one
God, the
looks
giant
fucking
jumping
stupid as
spider.
hell. But it's
the
kind of.
giant jumping spider is wild.
Russ, are you okay with jumping spider in C?
That's fine.
Yeah, I think it's like an average prop. It's like it's a good jump scare, and
He's for his price, it's a pretty decent like starter prop, and I admire that.
agreed.
I think it was a
Buzzsaw,
lot of first props for a lot of people.
Real,
That too.
yeah, real. 'Cause it's
Mine
not
was
like
Bony Tony. I
anything
wish it was
crazy.
Jumping Spider.
No. I say B for Buzzsaw.
Agree.
Actually,
he's pretty wild. He
Bony was my first spirit prop.
If the
Actual
if the-
first was a Spirit Ball, so
Oh, okay.
Christ.
spirit balls.
that's slightly less embarrassing.
Yeah,
I would
yeah, the
put-
Bodhi Tony.
I would put Buzzsaw in A if the blood wasn't pink.
Is
Yeah,
it pink?
I agree.
He's so pink.
He doesn't look very good in real
He
life,
drank
but
the
I think it's a cool
Barbie
idea.
Hmm. Walking Dead girl.
Oh,
Yep.
we agree.
Walking Dead girl. I know.
I agree with her in Cunty and Campy.
Like she just like she's wearing all pink with a teddy bear and she's a zombie and she just fucking walks around like making zombie sounds.
And she
Maria
fucking
loves
ate
her.
in like a weird
Her-
level. Like
Her
she's
detail
so
is
detailed.
so good.
I saw a photo on eBay. Someone was selling like a bunch of licensed animatronics, and it was a bunch of these like men wearing masks, like Ghostface, Michael Myers, and then this bitch in the front, and it was so funny because she's
Eat
like
them all up.
he's one of a kind in my opinion.
This is another
I
prop
like
where I don't
Grinch.
think he's objectively that good, but I like the camp of him.
Mino
Yeah,
Grinch,
same.
I like him.
I like how some of these props, like these three and specifically, are getting saved by like the camp factor.
No,
Yeah.
literally, like, they didn't try to be this at all, but we just see something in it that a lot of people can't.
Yeah, like,
the
I
ones that
see Needle
genuinely
Grinch and I'm like,
deserve
I
to
love
be the ones that genuinely deserve to be above S tier are the Countess and Bride and
Yeah.
Demonica. But
And Hannibal probably too, but he didn't really serve cunt. He just kind of is good.
yeah,
Okay, Howler.
I love
Howler?
Howler.
I think is A or S.
Howler. I think the animation, like the head tilting back animation, fit him really well because he actually howls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think A is good for him because the
He's
animation
perfect.
serves, but then like a lot of them came like
Yeah, the
severely deformed.
deformities.
So
The deformities
Yeah.
prevent it from S, I think.
Zika
Russ, you
baby.
okay
Heckle
with that?
syndrome.
Zika baby.
Okay.
Okay, jumping zombie. The one at my store, the relay switch was broken or something to where whenever it would start its activation, it would slowly rise or slowly like go down and then pop up at the end of its activation. And I thought it was like all special and different.
That's so funny. I think this
I-
prop is C tier.
it's not
Yeah.
a bad prop at all, but
Very
it serves its
average.
purpose.
To me, it's
So
the
one of my
worst,
neighbors had
more
him, and I
expensive
thought he was
version.
really cool. Okay,
Funny
change of
story
grave.
though about jumping
Into
zombies.
the Grave is A tier.
I'm gonna
I
put
think-
Into the Grave for an F tier because someone who I deeply hate liked him. I don't have any thoughts about him. This
I
is gonna
like
be
Chained to the Grave. I just don't think anything about it like stands out to me, I guess.
true.
It's
Although I
kinda
do like
cute,
the
though.
face a lot.
I wanted to
kinda-
tell a funny story about Jumping Zombie.
Okay, tell
Go
him.
for it.
So back in 2012 when my store had him and Gramps in the silo, which I think was the way it was supposed to go, but the point being, I did not see the zombie at all. He was like somehow fucking hidden. It was either that or I was so focused on Gramps that the step pad that was in front of Gramps, I kept stepping on it trying to get him to activate. I was like, why the fuck is this dude not working? All of a sudden the zombie just jumps the fuck out of nowhere and I really
Yes.
fall to the floor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they had Gramps on motion sensor and then zombie on the step pad, and so you think it's gonna be for Gramps, and then because I'm pretty sure that's how they meant to do it, and it was perfect. It just worked so well. I'm pretty sure.
Grave Mourner,
Okay,
cunt.
Grave Mourner,
Yeah,
I would say
Yeah.
she's pretty.
love her.
I think I
She's
like
like-
her more than the 2016 one too, to be honest, because I think she's like
She
more
twists
dynamic.
her she I didn't realize like what she was meant to be doing, like how you were supposed to perceive her animation at first. But once I finally figured that out, I thought she was just so silly and goofy, and I love her.
she's
She's pretty campy.
I really want her. She's so weird, but she was also built terribly.
I was gonna say
I
I don't know if people agree, but I think Zombie Swing Girl, other than her audio gets really annoying, but she's just like a classic.
She's S tier, honestly.
I would put her in campy just because of her. 'cause
Yeah,
of her
I'll put her there.
concept.
Also
But-
the Maria
Maria loves
video.
her.
She's like
Oh,
pushing
yes.
her.
On the flip, yeah.
And her head's not working.
And then at the end of the video, she's like, "Okay, guys, this is the video. This is the animatronic that I got, and I think she's really spooky, and I really like her. And yeah, so this is the one we got." And someone like sped it up, and it was so fun. We love
That
her.
whole section just became its own thing. I love it.
Yeah, the campy deserves their own because I feel like it's getting too confusing having cunty and campy together.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Cunty is just like they ate, and then Campy is just like, what the fuck? But also,
They
Campy
ate
is like
in
they're
their own
so
way.
bad that they ate.
right?
All right, who's next?
Headbanger, I think he's A.
Yeah,
It's good.
I can agree with that.
Hold on, let me like
Um,
rearrange
cool.
the Cunty and Campy.
Yeah.
So Miguel Gramps is camp.
Bloody Mary's camp.
Bloody
The
Mary's
Buster
definitely
camp.
camp. Grave Mourner's camp, and then I'd say everything else is Cunty.
Wolfspitter,
Okay.
actually, I would put Wolfspitter in B because he doesn't like he's like half a
What
body.
about
and
Wolf's
not really-
follower?
He is cool when he's cool as hell when he works, but then like most of them didn't, so it's kind of like
Also,
Yeah.
he got water everywhere, and like
flipping hazard.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
that
like a
is
video
good.
of that one chick squirting all over that guy. While he's like playing on his computer.
they need to make a Yvette reskin of Wolfspitter, but it's just like
With her.
Oh, we know damn well where Ghost Girl is going.
oh my
Can't be.
god,
Can't be.
Ghost Girl is
Can't be as fun.
insane.
I love Ghost Girl. She's cool.
She's
She's
so
fucking- her
campy, I
audio is
love
so
her.
annoying, but she's like inflatable and an animatronic.
It's such a weird
I
prop,
just-
but
It's
it's
so
like
unique. It's cool.
She's cool, and she was only 180. Like think about that. Punchy was more.
People didn't like her because they took her like they compared her to like very serious or like they compared her to animatronics that were just like scary or creepy. But I feel like they knew how weird Ghost Girl was, and
yeah.
I really just love that. Like her audio
I don't-
just matches her so well.
I don't know. For me, it's just like people are bitching about her, but then they buy Mr. Punchy or Nozzles.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay, Limber.
Yeah, Limber
for me,
S tier, no.
Remember S tier, so true.
I think he's really
Literally, my
Perfect.
favorite prop ever. He was mine before anyone else.
Put him in Campy.
good. Popping
Really.
Goblin, I think, is cunty, to be honest.
Popping,
That's good.
he kind of served. Won't even lie.
I used
like-
to not understand the appeal of this prop at all, and then like randomly I was like, that is so like that is
I
that
didn't know how he worked.
And he's only $100
That's so cool.
too for as overly
Damn.
complex as he was.
That was so good.
for real.
That
Also, we
he didn't
more
even need to be
minutes.
that like complex. Like they really made him slide into the pumpkin.
Yeah, they like were unnecessarily complex with him. This
I kinda
think
like
was,
that.
can't be.
F tier.
Really?
Oh no, the big jumping spider was camp just because his legs were like flying everywhere.
And it looked like a fucking Target spider.
It looked so terrible.
It
but
was. You can
like-
literally buy that spider at like the grocery store.
It's so funny. Well, I want it back. I don't know why, but I just like it's so like. I don't know
It was
why.
also kind of slow, but I don't know.
Remember that rumor in 2021 where he was coming back?
The most
Yeah,
random
there was like
like
there was a rumor that like a shipment of them got lost in the sea or something.
I remember that.
We're
Maybe
gonna
I
start
started
washing
that.
up like the
Crazy.
Garfield phones.
Yeah.
Okay, jumping bug. I like jumping bug personally.
I think like B tier or C tier. I think maybe C tier with the spider.
Yeah.
'cause
He's
they're
not
kinda,
bad.
Like, same idea.
I kind of like how they used the black cloth for this one.
I think
Yeah,
it's
actually,
better
I might
than
put it
Spider.
higher because it has a lot more detail.
Yeah.
And did it have LEDs in the eyes? I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is it on
That
par with
I don't know. I thought it was
Pinhead?
really cool.
I'm gonna put it in C tier, but like higher than the spider because
Yeah,
Right.
that's fair.
I don't think it's on par with like Pinhead and Leatherface for sure. But
I would say the same goes for the rat.
yeah,
The rat.
and
It was so funny. It was in the asylum next to wheelchair bitch.
that was so funny.
It was like the rat is in the asylum. I thought that was honestly. I'm gonna put it in camp or honestly, could I put it in cunt just because it's like a rat?
Yeah,
Like
I do
It's just a little critter.
I do
like,
love
next to-
rats.
next to wheelchair psycho. I don't know that. It's just so funny to me.
I'm gonna put
No, my
this
boy.
dog in D.
The dog. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I feel like he's a strong B tier.
I don't like him.
I
What
would have
happened
put
to his body?
personally. I would have. Yeah, that's true. I would have personally put him in camp because it's literally doing what normal dogs fucking do.
That is true.
Also, why
I
are his
think
eyes lighting
I'm
up?
saving the second jumping camp spot for the cat that's coming up because that thing is like stupid as hell.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Jumping snake is cool.
Jumping
Yeah, I
snake.
think he's C with these
Also,
other
it's one of the
jumpers.
faster jumping props because it has a lot less to like move, and so
it's
it,
also
it
the
had a
only
good
one that
air.
makes sense. Like it's the only one that like it floating in the air afterwards as it retracts makes sense.
Yeah.
Because snakes have
I
like
think
Yeah.
it's like the
stuff.
coolest one.
I would say
Okay.
A tier, low key.
Limiting boy, I would put like low B.
I'd
Yeah,
put him in
I
A.
agree.
He looks ugly.
I would put him in A except for his face always came like
Yeah.
hella deformed, and that's like the
That's
only
why.
thing. Because
that's
based
what's
on this
holding
picture,
me
he's
from putting it
fucking
A.
awesome. Then you see him in real life, and you're like, oh.
And then like
Yeah.
the 2022 models with their headlight eyes.
Which we'll and we'll get to talk more about face deformities in a couple years. Because
Yeah. I'm putting him in B tier.
Thrashing Clown,
Thrashing Clown.
Did you guys know Thrashing Clown is coming back this year to Haunted Hill?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and Jack
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Jack O'Lantern, Thrashing Clown, Lurching Reaper, and the Techie Lurching Reaper, and Insane Serial Killer.
That's
Oh
great.
really?
Wish they brought back
Yeah.
Death Row.
Me too. I love Death Row.
Okay.
Unpopular, but I
Thrashing
think he's A
Clown-
tier.
I can agree with that.
I think
I love
Yeah.
Thrashing Clown. He's so
It's
wild.
fine.
I love like all his
TNT.
colors, and I like the little TNT box. It makes no sense, but like it's so
He has
fun.
really good audio. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
high
almost put
quality.
Audio is so good.
He's supposed
I'd
to be like
almost
a
put him-
boardwalk animatronic too. Like there's like a clown boardwalk animatronic that looks exactly like this, basically, and you
Oh.
activate it with like a little TNT box.
I would almost
Oh.
put it in camp just for that, but I would say like A is appropriate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not a bad prop at all.
Holy crap! Oh my
There
god.
are a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dead
We
humor.
might need to split this in two parts.
Okay.
I
should
would
we
say
get
dead
to the
humor.
end of one of the letters?
Okay, where do we want to put Dead Humor? Sorry, there was like a big thunder crash.
I like
think B
I like
tier.
Dead Humor. I was talking about him earlier. I think I like his audio. I like his look. I don't know.
Can we put him
And he
in
was cheap. I would say C with the jumping props.
Yeah, I keep forgetting we put Pinhead and Leatherface in B, and so now anytime I'm like, wait.
I kind of just keep putting these wherever. Like I have some props in just random places that I didn't even like look at.
Me too.
He's
That's
like
Why
a high
do I
standard
here?
for B.
Well, actually. Okay, Gruesome Granny A.
Gruesome Granny,
Yeah, I think A.
just like
like high A.
objectively is a good prop.
Ooh.
Actually, I don't know if she's cunty because there's another 2013 prop that I think we all know that deserves.
Oh,
cunty.
yeah, and she's coming right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Grave
coming
Watcher
right.
style.
Cunty.
Well,
Cunty.
Convulsing Nurse, I don't even know if I'd say she's cunty. I
Convulsing
think
nurse.
she's
My mama's
A-tier
a nurse, and
or S
she
tier.
saw it at in 2013, and she just took a picture and sent it to her nurse friends because she thought it was like really funny.
Oh. Now I know who you're referring to, Gabe.
Yeah. There's another prop that's coming up that is objectively
Yeah,
not very
like the
good, but
best.
I think we're gonna put
The
them in.
cuntiest prop of
Like-
all time, I would
yeah.
say,
Like
in the
best
moment.
one.
So,
Okay.
Pop-up
Convulsing Nurse,
zombie.
Pop-up
I
zombie.
would say low
fast.
C.
He was fast.
I'll
He
put
was-
him B. Like
A.
he
I
scared a
would
lot of
put him
people.
like mid C,
I didn't
'cause
like
he
his
doesn't
body.
look the
That was
best.
my problem.
but he was scary as shit when he jumped up. So
Because
I
they,
agree.
because like his body wasn't heavy at all, and so he just like damn teleported.
Another prop to go in campy from 2013. I don't know if anybody's gonna agree with me, but I love this stupid
No, I
ass
agree with
butler
it.
that's completely shit. The way his mouth isn't even closed.
Which one?
The
Steve.
Steve's, the 6 foot one, the 3 foot one goes in F in my opinion. But
Yeah.
I don't like that they had
Yeah.
both of them in the same theme, like right next to each other. It was
It was
really
so funny.
weird.
and I
If
just don't
you
get
look
the
back on that
3 foot
and you're like-
butlers.
They had like 20 of those at CVS.
you
Yeah,
look
those
back on
exact
you look back
things.
on the fact that Spirit had the big and mini skeeves in store at the same time in the same theme, and you're like, you know what? Maybe young Crouchy isn't that big of a surprise
Oh,
after
yeah.
all.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Cunty,
Okay.
cunty.
Best
Immediate
one.
cunty. We are now in the graveyard of my souls right now. Like,
Graveyard.
Yeah,
Grave Watcher
there's
style.
cunty.
Watcher, cunty. No questions asked. They belong
In the
there.
Grave Watcher
Yeah,
style.
they aren't like
funny.
the best prop ever, but I think they're just
oh, they
like,
sorry,
But
cunty
he is
on a
now.
different level.
they.
He's great.
Pumpkin Nester.
In a video that I posted recently where I reviewed community submitted unpopular opinions, someone said that Pumpkin Esther is like really mid. Like, there's nothing that good about him.
I
That might have been
honestly
me.
agree with
I like
that, to be
him.
honest. I do like Pumpkin Nester, but at the same time, I really don't get the appeal of him. Like,
I
why
like
is he
the
like the best prop
audio.
ever?
But it also doesn't make sense that he's on a swing because he doesn't swing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
It's
don't
really
like
weird.
the way the big swingers swing. He'd be better in a
He'd be
call it
cool if he was
rocking
like a
chair.
chair prop. Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking.
Because
Do
the year
we-
before they made Zombie Swing Girl, or a few years before, and she fully like actually swung. So they could have done
Yeah.
it. Like the technology was available, but they just made him like on a swing for some reason.
Do we
I
think B or C?
Yeah.
I'm thinking
say-
C.
I think
Yeah.
I'd say like all the big swingers don't make sense on the swing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's the Swamp Hag, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow, Toothy.
Yeah.
Toothy not swing.
I'm gonna put him in C right now for a second,
Goofy's got a swing.
and then
Yeah,
This-
Toothy is a big swinger.
this motherfucking fortune teller is A.
She
Yeah.
is camp. They
The only
like, you will never see this prop like a prop like this in nowadays Spirit. Like there was so much going on with her.
I would put her in camp, except for her setup pisses me off. So she
Yeah.
doesn't
that
get-
that and the fact it's for me it's that and the fact that you could never get to hear the misfortunes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
because
Right.
like you
Yeah,
have to
you
like
push the
you have to
button.
like you have to like press it in like it was weird. You have to like how did it go?
You would walk past her, she'd do her little spiel, and then within seconds you had to press the button. You would hear her first misfortune, and then you would have to press the button again immediately after to get to the rest of them.
Yeah.
So annoying. Why did they do that?
Stupid. Like what?
I thought her phrases were really good. Her audio quality was okay. Nothing about like the accent, but I feel like since the audio quality was so bad, you could not hear what she was saying, which kind of
Yeah, I
sucked.
agree. You need to like analyze it.
Bloody
Yeah.
Bag I think does belong in Campy.
I really
Yeah.
like Bloody Bag of
Yeah.
Jokes. Now, I don't think it's better than Zombie Bait, but I do think it's hella campy, and I really like that about
I
it.
love his phrase about the long a Bloody Mary with a long twisty straw. Like, oh my, like it's just he ate. He
Wacky Mole.
Old Wacky Mole I would put in low C, honestly.
Actually, I might put Old Wacky Mole in F because I remember that thing was like kind of fucking terrible.
his shoes were fabric, like really
Yeah.
flat
Oh
fabric.
yeah.
which
She's
That-
glow
that's-
very well
The
though.
only reason I do want to put him a little higher though is because the blacklight effect was so much better than the 2021 one.
right.
That's
And
true.
they-
Looks like his
didn't have
main
the
draw.
Blacklight, I'm pretty sure.
So I would
What if-
say D
Actually,
good
no.
for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
that's
new
fair.
Wacky Mole will get his love. This motherfucker, I literally couldn't give a shit about it. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
that's
bad.
boring.
His audio
Yeah.
is like kind of satisfying to listen to in a way.
It is the whispering.
But I mean, I honestly, I think he was like B tier. He's kind of forgettable, but like as a prop, he's really solid.
Yeah.
he-
Alright,
like,
I
he's
gotta
like
go to
low
bed.
green,
Make sure
and
to
he's
put
like-
Crypt Keeper in S tier.
Okay.
Sorry. Bye guys.
Bye, Russ.
Bye.
Okay, it's just the three of us now.
Yeah.
We're actually getting through this pretty quickly though.
Talking
Um,
sheriffs.
Or
I
talking
want to
sheriff,
put them in camp, to be honest.
they're camp.
to.
There's
But also, I just
Yeah.
feel like the bust did it way better.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I love how there was like the little pure one that was like there was
The-
like I don't know, I don't remember their phrases too well.
That's true. I do like the little twink one. Let's put it in
Yeah,
camp.
I remember the-
I'm-
just the
I'm kinda-
evil one.
Okay, now I'm kind of sad that the twink one is like isn't existent this
He
year.
got
considering
erased.
Devil.
Okay,
Gina was like,
Cemetery
I was like, Gina really said, "Y'all got heckles. You have your twink for the year. Shut the fuck
Oh my
up."
god, yeah. Yeah.
Cemetery Angel D. I think it's
I never
cool,
understood-
but it looked like shit in real life.
The issue is that I never like saw him as like a weeping angel that like revealed itself to be creepy. I just viewed it as an ugly angel, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, you know what I say to Cemetery Angel? Just buy the one at Lowe's this year.
Oh,
For real.
yeah.
Or by Untimely Death. But
That's
Untimely Death. I have her
Yeah.
Untimely Death 8. She is.
I want
Yeah.
her.
F
She's cool.
F F F F.
Clownmere looks
yeah.
bad.
I
hate
like the
this thing.
Clownmere.
looks bad.
Who likes the Clownmere?
I
Oh,
do. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
well,
like so stupid, but
Then
But
D, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
D
I
is-
don't think. Actually,
D
you
is
know what? I
still-
think it's on par with this mirror.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Like
I
the
think
D is
it's
black
still
Black Light
passing.
looks
It's
good.
just, at least to me, D is still like passing. It's just something that's not really that good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
The issue
F
with a
is
lot
like
of the mirror
genuinely the bottom of
props
the barrel.
is that the movement is very limited and looks very robotic. And I feel like almost for a clown it makes sense. Almost looks like a doll in a way. Kind
Yeah.
The phrases were low key kind of clever on it though. The way it would appear, and then he would like joke about eating your eyes, because ideally if you ended up in that position, he would be technically eating your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never able to hear his phrases just because like he was right behind like loud ass thrashing clown.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I don't-
wheelchair psycho, our first gender fluid icon.
honestly, see,
I
it's
will-
like a mix
I
between
think C.
Cunty and Camp.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I-
was gonna say a mix between Cunty and Camp because it's like
I just don't think it serves hard enough in either way to be cunty or campy.
It's a
That's-
good
that's
good prop,
that's fair. I would have to agree. Yeah,
but I wouldn't say it serves up there with like Countess and the bride or the others. Okay, I would put him like A.
Yeah, I
Silent
agree. I
but
think he's on
Deadly-
par with.
he's
Thrashing.
creepy. He is terrifying.
I love Silent and Deadly, and that's like the one prop I wish Spirit would actually like be like, hey, it's another fucking clown, let's bring it back.
Right,
talk
because
about
clowns can be done well. They're just not done well often.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about camp, this volleyball headed bitch is totally campy.
Yes.
She's so.
Lily
I'm sorry,
deserves
but I
campy.
don't think
love her.
Lunging Lily is that good. But she's really fucking funny.
I like how she's like, "Mommy, help
It's like
Help
she
me.
does look compared to the Carver, like she does look really bad, but also like it's almost like a very weird it's almost like a very weird grudge looking thing that it can be creepy.
I agree. You know what?
The fact that it had mouth
Like her
movement was so
bear, too.
weird. It was like the mouth movement just like kind of sold it for me. I don't know.
What
Maybe
I
I'll put
loved
her-
about it too is that it was a perfectly cut like slit in her face. Like it wasn't no lips, no nothing. It was just
no,
a
it was
perfect
just
line
like,
that opened.
yeah, just like a flap. It was.
That's true. Yeah. You know what?
But-
yeah, I think for her phrases alone, she's gonna go in campy because the help me.
Also, I like that her
So
mouth
funny.
moves after, like, when you know how after she jumps, her
Yeah,
audio
she,
just
like,
like
moans.
evolves.
Yeah,
it's like her
and you know
mouth
what the
moves.
funniest part is that I noticed after owning her is that it's not programmed to the specific audio. It just shakes. It doesn't. It's
Yeah.
not programmed to the moaning specifically. It just shakes randomly the entire time.
This is so funny. Yeah, she's camp as fuck. This thing is F.
Oh yeah,
the pop-up
he
will-
worked like,
like,
one
never
time
worked.
and then just broke. Like specifically him was just terrible quality.
Yeah, and it didn't
I
even look good.
cannot
when it
believe
did
there are
work.
pop-up werewolves that still work.
There isn't, I just can't
Electrified
believe it.
Maniac.
I would say
I thought they looked good together with what's his name, Mad Scientist.
Yeah,
And-
Evil Scientist.
Yeah, Evil Scientist. And I like how his arms are like in like a crisscross. I think that's unique.
I think he's B tier. My problem with it is number one, it was kind of expensive, and number two,
Yeah.
it just really like makes sense that he's like standing up. And also, I own that little box that he comes with. It's so tiny. It's like the size of an iPhone, and it's like super cheap and shitty. It's made with like Solo Cup plastic.
I agree with all of that. For me personally, what adds to it is the fact that you could never see the light up face.
Yeah, like that was so
Also,
cool.
the
when you couldn't
face
see
didn't
it.
really make sense because it's like
I get what they were going for with it. It just needed to be brighter to pierce through the cloth more.
Honestly,
but
if it was
at the
brighter,
same-
he could have been in camp. Because seeing
Techie-
him being electrocuted would be kind of funny.
Now though, with Techie's like bright ass fucking headlight LEDs, like I think they could actually do it better.
if they pulled a torture box woman with him, low key.
Oh yeah,
Just
Okay,
like-
jumping cat.
Jumping cat.
camp.
eh,
Mm-hmm.
This prop is not good, but it's so stupid that I love it.
I like how it's
Yeah.
just like melting. Like it looks like it's melting. There's like the upper half of a cat and then there's a
Yeah.
bunch of black cloth.
Even better, the way the audio was all taken from viral videos.
And it's like
screaming.
it's like the least scary possible jumping prop. Like
Yeah.
it's great.
Although I do like the green, like the collar and the eyes being
I
green
agree.
instead of red. Like
Kind of worked though
No.
with the green.
Yeah.
it reminds me
Yeah,
of like
I
a
think that was
witch.
cool.
It's
Penny, I would
really-
put in-
It was next to the witch too.
real, yeah.
You can put Penny, I think
I
it's
think
like
Penny should be.
She has a unique jump scare. I like how you expect her to like move her hands, but her head just pops the fuck up.
yeah.
Which is scary as shit. I just wish her dress served a little more.
Yeah,
I-
also her base is way too small and she just falls
Yeah.
over and breaks.
Yeah. And I don't really like one time.
Also that permanent connection, the permanent connection, are we gonna talk about that?
Yeah, that's just so dumb.
Techie was
Yeah.
like, this connection cannot be undone. Like what? Like
And
What's the point?
Techie has gotten better with that. They've switched over to those little like push pins that like
you can
To
try to
that, like-
undo.
that you can undo. Crazy
But they
Crate,
are
however,
strong.
still is using the stupid ass permanent connection though, which sucks.
Yeah. Although Techie and Crazy Crate have gotten a lot better about a lot of things recently,
Yeah.
which I'm so
Crazy
thankful
Crate
for.
definitely is catching up though with Techie and improving.
So wall
Right.
hanger, I think she's A tier. I don't think she's campy, even though her face kind of looks like shit. Because
Can we talk
her
about how
audio
her
isn't funny,
audio
but
is literally just like the
it's
like
Call of Duty
compilation
sounds.
of Call of Duty zombie noises, like in the exact order and everything. Like
It's so scary though.
if you look up
It's-
Call of Duty zombie noises, it's like a compilation, but it's like in the exact order. And it's just her phrase, but like better quality. It's so weird.
That's so
Without
funny.
like all the background noises and everything. But
Yeah, it's
I like-
it's so strange.
I do love Wallhanger, even though her face is ugly, but it also reminds me of a Deadite, which I like.
Yeah, I honestly think she's like A tier. I think she's creepy.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't think
terrible.
she's
We'll
she doesn't
get
have
to her.
anything funny about her to put her in
We'll-
camp. so.
We'll get to her, but I personally already like her more than Betty.
Yeah. Jumping
Which one?
Skull. I think that's like C tier. I
Yeah.
just don't know who gives a fuck about this thing.
Also, it makes
It's a
spider
good-
sounds for some reason.
Yeah. It's a good
Also-
scare.
I like
Mine's
the
face folded
tombstone.
in half, so
The box
was
was such a
nothing.
weird shape. The box,
oh
it was like, because it had
Yeah,
like
that's the same.
The
Okay,
tombstone.
Jumping Skulls was weird though, but Resurrection Mary's was not only the same shape, but it also had a hole that let her face peek through, so you could look at the detail on it.
That's
It's
so
like
funny.
like Toys R Us.
Korak, I
Korak,
think is
Coat rack is, if it works well, like if it's fully working, it's a really good scare.
Yeah.
It's so unique.
You know
I
what?
would almost want to pull it. I almost would want to put it in camp just for the whole idea of, yeah,
And
just for the whole
face-
idea of just her coats coming to life and scaring the shit out of you.
And I'm just thinking about how the face always looked like shit because it had to like fold in half, and
It had
that
to
was
fold-
kind of
yeah, it had to
campy
fold.
as fuck.
Like he looked like he was like smiling, but like not. But like his
Yeah.
face it was funny.
Yeah, I think going in camp.
But I think
okay.
the actual concept of like how it looked before it popped up looked completely natural. I feel like.
Yeah.
And I love how they like went about that. Love Techie for that.
Barnyard Butcher
I
is
think is
over-
A.
Yeah, he's overrated, but he is a really cool prop.
He is.
Yeah, I don't
really
think he's
good.
S tier. I don't think he's like top 10 best ever. But Evil Scientist also A.
What I was gonna say about Barnyard Butcher is the face that's like the head that's on the actual butcher, like the burlap bag. It's like really creepy. It's like this. It's spooky for real.
Yeah.
You're talking about the butcher's head itself, right?
Yeah, the butcher's head itself.
It's
Or wait.
it's Toe Tag's head.
With like no like clothing over it, just like the pure
And
like.
zombie clown's
If you
head.
take the burlap, if you take the burlap off, it's the zombie clown / toe tagged head.
Right. I think it fits it well, honestly.
Yeah,
I
It's
agree.
creepy. Okay, Evil
Evil
Scientist.
Scientist A.
yeah. No, nothing else. He's A.
The mask
with
was
okay.
Stolen Souls. Cunt.
She's either
I
S or
think she's
cunty.
Yeah.
Dude, her fur thing is like,
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
the
her
lantern
keyword.
she holds.
Her
The
lantern was
lantern is
so
so cool with the hands.
agree. Like she literally like sends kids to hell. Like how is that not? And
That
she has
is
a
pretty
big,
cunty.
weird, twisty hat.
I love her hat so much.
She's so good.
Also,
I
like the
hope
red. The red is
I hope
cool.
that she comes. It's her 10th anniversary next year. Like, I really hope she does come back.
Yeah, she's cunty as hell.
She's so
This little
cool.
motherfucker, I think he's like B tier. I think
Tire
he has a
swing
lot
boy.
of like cool detail, but he's also kind of like held back by the fact that he's just not as good as the swing girl.
Yeah.
Sorry,
like
I
how
love
the
Zombie,
tire
I
swing-
love Zombie Swing Girl, but generally swingers are not my favorite.
Yeah. I like how they did a tire swing instead of just doing another swing, but with a boy. Like the tire makes
Okay.
it really unique.
Speaking of being cunty, Untimely Death, no argument about it. Fucking phenomenal.
Okay, I have her. She's kind of broken, but she is terrifying.
He's just,
Like she
she's
ate,
so good.
and the lantern is cool, and her head movement with like the red light and the screams. It's
It's awesome. The fact she has a story going on.
And like her
Yeah.
voice is like calming, but also like terrifying.
I know. I would say
Fuck.
Antique does A. Yeah, Cunty worked
kind
for
of
her too.
cunty. I like
Her
her
dress-
hair. I like her big hair and her dress.
That's the only problem I have with the new one, is the fact that the hair is a lot straighter, so I'm like, wow, y'all fucking whitewashed her.
No, literally, they
Literally.
keep
Okay.
whitewashing all the new props.
They'll
They
be
whitewashed all the
roaming
fake
Rosieing
props.
her.
What?
Roaming Rosieing her.
Oh yeah.
Although I like
Roaming
they made
Rosie-
they made two different props that have like different vibes because they're basically the same doll except different color palettes and like different. I think they did well with that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think one of them ate a lot harder, and her
Yeah.
name was Lizzo. Okay.
Okay,
Helga
Helga-
Gutter. I think like B
I almost
tier.
want to put her in camp personally, but at the same
I
time,
think,
Fear
yeah.
is a lot better.
See, the issue is she's like ugly and annoying, but like I'm considering how much she actually ate though, like how funny it was.
She was so good.
I just
Yeah.
don't think. You know what? The idea of like the head talking is pretty funny.
Like a witch.
I just don't think she's like. I don't know. I don't think her jokes landed. I think if her
I
jokes
think
landed,
What you want to know? What makes me laugh about her? The skinny ass little arm that's holding up that big ass head.
that too.
It should just like little scrag. Yeah. It was all
I
scraggly.
think if she looked just like she looks in this stock photo, she'd be like one of my favorite props of all time. But in real life, she looks so bad.
She looked really
Yeah.
bad.
I don't
Also,
know.
laughing audio
She's way better than Voices of the Grave, though.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
undeniable.
for sure.
I'm gonna put her like C tier maybe.
Lurching
Lurching
Oh,
Zombie.
Lurching Zombie.
A.
Lurching Zombie
Yeah.
is. I love his animation.
He's so.
I like how
cool.
you think his activation is over and then he just lurches forward. Also like how his arm, like one of his arms moves and the other one doesn't. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
The pop-up grave zombie. I like this one.
His
I
audio
like
is
it.
good.
I'll put an A.
I have a friend who, like, someone I know in my city who did a haunt that bought him, and then like broke the first day and only has one spring. So.
Oh my
I
God.
mean-
Okay, well,
But the audio, I like the audio a lot
ki-
for some reason.
I think it's okay in B tier,
B tier is
Yeah.
good
or
And
maybe
I like,
because
and
it's
I
also
like the,
unique. Because it's like
I
a
like-
whole grave.
I like the idea of them, like, essentially reversing the rising from the grave mechanism to
yeah.
like
Right.
pop out of the ground.
I definitely
Mhm.
think it's like better than average, but it's not like super good. It's just like
Yeah.
better than average.
Ooh,
guys.
2014.
Zombie toilet. I'm gonna steal a show for a second. I found this a few years ago at Goodwill for $60. Like perfect condition box. It has a broken I think gear, but it fully works besides that. And I honestly love this prop. It's
Zombie toilet low key is an underdog.
like
Honestly,
when it fully works, it's cool.
I
can it just go in campy?
I would say yeah.
I
It's the damn
just-
toilet. It's like
I'll put it in campy, but I genuinely I think it's like D or F tier. I used to really like it, and then I own it now, and I just do not like it at all.
My
See, that's
only
weird,
problem with
I-
it is the fact that you can't use it anywhere.
yeah.
It's, like,
It's a damn
useless.
toilet. Like I'm surprised that they even incorporate it into the theme with Rosemary, the damn
Just-
bathroom. The bathroom.
Just the idea though of a tadpole zombie head popping out of a toilet is pretty funny though.
It's so fucking dumb, and I kind of love it.
This
That's
pop
why I
up
would say
jester dude, I feel like he's like C tier. I don't
To the
think
jet-
yeah.
Why?
They need to utilize this mechanism more, in my opinion.
No, I
It's-
agree.
I've recreated it out of this building toy called Connects, and it's so interesting because it slowly, as it starts rising, it's slow, and then as it reaches the top, it slams up there. It is because it starts off slow and then picks up the pace as it gets to the top. It's so unique.
Weird.
Yeah.
Moonshine Barrel, I think is B. I think it's better than
Yeah.
the Jester dude.
The
Um,
Jester's cool, but yeah, I do like.
I think I
Moonshine.
like how much both of them rise up. Like Chester the Jester specifically, since his box is so tiny, he rises up so much out of it. He basically fits in the box.
That's what
Yeah.
I think I like about it too, is because he's so low to the ground, you don't expect him to get that high.
It's really impressive, in my
I
opinion.
really love how Moonshine Barrel has a little cutout where his eye peeks through. I think that's so
Yeah.
stupid. I love it.
Oh, Jack O'Lunger.
When he fully works, he looks incredible. His animation.
Personally, I would put him in F because number one, it's really small. I don't know if you've ever seen it in real life, but
Yeah.
it's shorter
That's
than
true.
Grave Watcher is.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously small,
It
and it
was
was
like
$200.
Yeah. And also, he was very faulty. He would break a lot, and it was also really hard to repair, from what I know.
Yeah, I think the idea is cool. So maybe D tier.
Yeah.
When he fully works, in Spirit's official video, I like how he moves forward and also his arms move out. But sometimes they would be delayed. And when the movements are delayed, it looks so weird. He'd lurch forward and then his arms they'd scoop up. It was really weird. So
I wonder
him
I wonder
better.
how this year's model is gonna do.
Hopefully
I feel like they have to redesign a lot of it.
Oh, there's Pumpkin Nester. Little Nester, I think he's as good as Pumpkin Nester is.
I think he's better than Ganester, in my opinion.
He's
Yeah.
creepier.
He actually
He's kinda-
swings.
He's kind of like a toned down Jack Carver, even though he existed long before Jack Carver.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Because he's
think-
not too scary, but he's also really creepy.
Yeah, to me
Yeah.
they're kind of like I don't think Little Nestor is as good as like Wolf Spitter or Lemony Zombie Boy, but I think he's on par with these other like C tier props.
Yeah, I'd say C tier.
He's cute.
Okay,
The Possessed Baby,
Baby Stroller. This thing is wild. Like
this thing kind of ate. Like it's not something I would buy, but it kind of ate.
it's interesting because they couldn't set it up in store because it took like when you ran it on batteries, it would only take like 4 activations before the batteries were done for because of how much
Yeah.
power it took, which I think is low-key kind of funny. Like it's so clunky. Like who the fuck is buying this?
Yeah.
The animation is really cool, and have you guys heard the sound quality? It's actually really fucking good for old techie.
It is.
Yeah.
It's really good. I owned it for a second, but it was like
I
broken
like
in literally
how-
every single way.
Yeah, I like how on the handle there's like the individual buttons where you can like control what it does. It reminds
It's
me of
another remote
Harness
control
Girl.
problem.
Yeah, it reminds me of Harness Girl. How it's almost like a costume element where you can like
Yeah.
have it at like a party. I don't know. It's
yeah, I
pretty
like
cool.
it. I think it's A tier.
I do like the costume element props. Like even Wheelchair Psycho can be that way, but there's not really much control to it.
Yeah. Just
Unpopular, but
I'm
I
sorry,
can't.
I do not like
It's-
Cerberus.
it's not even
Cerberus
like
doesn't
camp.
look
It's just like
natural
shit.
at all.
It just looks like a Sunstar prop.
Yeah, the
Oh my
movement isn't
God.
natural, and it's half of a dog. So like, I don't know.
It's so funny. The
kinda stupid.
keychain that got leaked for it has 4 legs, and I don't
Yeah, the
get it.
keychain actually looks kind of good, but
giving it
The
more credit.
keychain is
than
actually
the...
really cute. I would not be
I
mad
love
if
the
I got that.
keychains. I love the keychains. Every year they need to make a new series because I will buy me some.
I literally need to see Convulsing Nurse, Beheaded Bride, Evelyn, and
I need a Dahlia keychain. I will buy as many packs to get a Dahlia or the Widow. Like shit.
I'm just saying, why the fuck
Okay.
have we not gotten much Limerick merch beside a Tombstone? But anyway, Black Widow.
okay, yeah. Hung Up Zombie, I put an F. I don't think anybody's gonna contend with that. I think it's
Yeah,
like
no.
nobody
I don't
cares
get it.
about that fucking prop.
He was really expensive too. He wasn't that big, and he just like moved a little bit. He had the
Yeah,
same
he was almost
animation.
$200.
He had the same animation as the hanging props that like move around, but it doesn't look as good, really.
Yeah. Black
I'm
Widow,
not gonna
cunty.
Yeah,
Black
I'm not gonna
Widow-
disagree.
8. I love how she like screams and her whole like body lights up, like her whole face and like the flame.
Any prop that has a cool ass lighting effect has my heart.
Also,
Um,
her audio was so meet the flames of hell. Like
That
She
was-
was so cool.
that was a Witches Stolen Souls.
oh. Okay, never mind.
Black
I haven't
Widow was
missed-
like, I summon hell from the abyss.
Oh, revenge this something of what did she say? Revenge the streaks of
You
torture.
shall-
What the fuck?
I forget honestly.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Shotgun
Yeah.
Blast. I don't
Uh,
care too much.
Yeah, I don't even think he's like campy enough because he it seems like he's trying to be good, and then he's just like not.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The whole like, are you gonna give each guest in your haunt the gun, and then they shoot down the one zombie, and then they walk like?
And my problem
know.
with it is, why is it half body? Like it'd be cool if it was like a full standing prop, maybe, but
Yeah. Also, it's not a shotgun, and 2, why does the whole like why is it a perfect circle with like lights inside? It,
yeah.
The LEDs in it.
I think it was a good idea, but it's just I don't know.
Morning Gory, this is unpopular, but I would put her in C tier. I don't think she looked very good in real life.
That's
She
fair.
did really good, but I love the jump scare aspect. However, a little like counter. Why was she so tall and on a riser?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like that jump scare, it's like I don't think it jump scared anybody.
You literally had to be her height or taller to get it for it to even work.
Yeah, she should have
Yeah.
been
Otherwise-
like a kid. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, and like a kid is like who you're appealing your haunted house to, and like
Or
this is
it could have been
just
a
not-
kid, and it could have moved the umbrella back, or like lifted it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
The umbrella is
I
a
don't
really
know.
unique concept.
The
like
lights not color were cool though.
I really rather her. I
The
would have
lights were
rather her
cool.
like that one morbid prop. Honestly,
Yeah, I'm gonna put her in.
Shotgun, E tier.
This is gonna be unpopular, but I fucking hate Boogeyman. I think this is like the biggest F.
His motor was way too loud.
I kind of miss mine, but I got him for like half off, so I'm kind of biased. But
Does his arms have like springs in them?
yeah,
I like how his arms move, and I just like how he all kind of like moves and his hands light up, but his face looks weird.
I just didn't know what he was trying to be.
Right? Why
I
did he have a suit and
personally-
tie? Like,
personally, I would put him in high D, like just before the old level.
Okay, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I would do that. I'm okay with that. Yeah,
Okay,
honestly,
Guardian of the Grave.
We're gonna get to later years, but honestly, I think he's way better than a lot of the stuff from the later years. But
that is true.
He's a solid prop. He's kind of weird, the fact that it's like a pumpkin reaper, but like he's not bad. He's just kind of weird. He was that one prop that did not sell ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would put him
I-
in like actually like C tier probably.
I say
I
F for
like-
him. Honestly,
He's
I
a
don't really.
baseline level
Yeah.
prop.
I mean, he's like better than like some of the later props, but also like those later props are going in the same tier as him, and like I don't think it really matters. Like they both flopped.
S.
Twitching Banshee.
Twitching
Yeah.
Banshee definitely S. She.
I don't think.
I remember as a
actually,
kid I was scared of her.
I don't
Like,
think
I was
she's cunty,
terrified.
but she's definitely S tier.
If she had a cooler outfit, I'd say cunty for sure, but she's definitely S. I love her.
Yeah.
I like what they did with her hair. There was a
Agreed.
lot going on with that.
Her little
Smoldering
expressions.
Zombie.
I
B.
love how a lot of his body was like slightly see through a little bit, and like his whole body lit up from the inside.
I
Yeah.
wish I
The fog is
I-
really good.
I wish I liked Smoldering Zombie more back then, because now I'm like, wow, to have that fucking detail back.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really like him that much because he doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but I don't think he's bad. I think he's better than most props. So,
Yeah, B makes sense for him.
Right.
Harbinger, I think C. Honestly,
Yeah.
wait, I would be willing to
Oh,
put this
no.
prop in camp because
I don't know.
he
He
brings the gays
Just
to
the
the hell.
cartoonishly red devil is kind of funny.
Yeah, I like his
And then-
sleeve, how it like droops down so much for no reason.
And I like his pose, like he's like standing all like.
Oh
all,
yeah, he has like his knee
robustly.
out.
Yeah, I think he's.
I
camp.
think for his price, he could have done a lot more. Like he only had mouth movement, and like
Yeah,
is that all he did? Just mouth movement and then like lights and sound.
yeah, but also
Yeah.
that same year we had this prop that literally only had one movement and lights.
Yeah. And honestly, though, I appreciate Harbinger for having some pretty ballsy phrases. Like, I love the one where he's like, "You could have had heaven, but you chose hell."
yeah.
Yeah, I
Gina
love
wrote
props
that one for
that
the
say hell.
gays.
I
Yeah.
love props that say hell because it like makes it's like a statement, honestly.
Yeah, I like
Witch of
him.
Fallen
I think
Souls.
he's campy.
Was he 200?
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing
Compost
fucking
Corp, I
sucks.
Put him in B
I
tier. Okay, I like Compost Corpse a lot. I almost won it on an eBay auction once.
I like it too.
I want to put him in. I want to put him in like low C just because he's so forgettable.
I like the name, and I think
agree.
it's like a solid prop. I don't know.
I just don't like
it's
his
one of those
face.
props where there's nothing good about it. I just like it for some reason.
I think it's like average. I don't like its
I'm gonna
face.
say
That's my
D tier.
main problem with it.
I
Yeah.
think he's good.
Okay, swinging
Swinging
skeleton.
skeletons.
Um,
I'm gonna put this one higher than the pop-up one. I just don't know where yet, only because the audio is cooler.
I'm
I
gonna
remember
put
my
it-
mom was like, before I got any kind of like scary prop, she was like, "Why don't we get this one?" And I was like, "No, like what? Like not doing all that."
To me, it's like equal with Little Nestor.
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun prop. It's
Yeah.
It exists.
It exists. I like when the David's TV like cut theirs in half with a like a
Oh my
like a
God,
hot.
yeah.
My
That was so
God.
It was funny.
The head, yeah.
Like there was
You
no
can put her
reason. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, Roaming Rosie. I also have. I got it for free from a friend who was cleaning out their garage.
I fucking hate Roaming Rosie. She is so ugly.
Her hair is
Yeah.
really annoying.
It's her hair is like nasty as fuck. It sheds everywhere and it just looks bad.
It's hard to get it to get it to look like the photos, just because it's like it's always just gonna be like all in her face and like tangled and like there's gonna be leaves in it.
I used to love Rosie, And then I owned both her and Lizzie at the same time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this prop fucking sucks.
It's so
Yeah.
fucking bad. It's F. It's literally like a terrible version.
I'm gonna
of
put it in D tier just because I have her, but I'm probably gonna sell her, honestly. I love selling
Incinerator?
props you don't care about for like a shit ton of money.
Incinerator, I think is like B tier. It's good.
cool.
As a
It
prop,
took
oh
like
my
forever
god,
to pop up though.
it's
I
me
feel bad that I
traumatizing.
forget about him.
The same guy who liked Chain to the Grave that I don't like also liked this guy and had him, but like he's a cool prop. I love him and Cryo Chamber. I think they're both really cool, like really hot and really cold pop-up box props. Like
For
Yeah,
that, I know
I
we're
just hate
jumping
how
ahead.
Incinerator has the stupid like boo-doo-doom, 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 boo-doo-doom sounds like right before he pops up. Like, come on, do we really need to add that?
How did Broken Girl get
Cracker.
all the way into 2015?
I don't know, but
damn.
She's going in S.
Oh, I didn't know
Uh,
that was ranked by years. I'm so stupid. I thought it was like alphabetically, but like really fucked up.
yeah, actually, if her dress was better, I'd put her in cunty. But yeah, she's gonna go next.
Okay, sorry. Okay, Incinerator. I'm gonna put in F tier. LOL. Broken
I know it's
Spot
jumping
Girl,
ahead, but
She's
I know I already want to
Overrated.
put Cryo in Campy because of how funny the idea is that we got the fire-based one and then the cold-based one.
That is
Yeah.
true.
But anyway, so I
Broken
don't care
Spine
if
Girl.
it's scared.
Sorry, can we talk about Broken Spine Girl for like at least like 20 minutes? If that's okay.
No, absolutely not. It is
No.
2 a.m. and
We
we're
only
in
have a 2-minute
2016.
limit at most.
Oh, you're right. The Broken Spine Girl, she was overrated, but also like she kind of ate. But we
Yeah.
need like a
I love
remade
her.
version of her. I'm putting her in A tier.
I put her in S. I think she's not
Honestly,
comfy
yeah.
enough because her outfit didn't eat, but
Yeah,
rest-
I have like her upper body, because Skull Crane was like selling like the upper body
I also have
for
her upper body.
$100, and I was like,
For no reason.
okay, and I bought.
I have the full prop.
Lucky
want
bitch. Swinging Scarecrow, same tier as Pumpkin Esker. I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that. You know, they're like the
I
same
don't care too much for him personally. Oh my god, Howling Werewolf.
F.
Oh my god.
That thing
Have you all
fucking
seen the
sucks.
prototype photo where he's like all of his hands are on the ground and he's like,
Yes, and have you heard the audio to it too?
Yeah, the
What? Wait, there's a
Golden
Got
Witch.
us, bro. It's fucking SBI witch audio.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The, like,
it's
witch-
literally the
yeah.
Cauldron Witches.
What the fuck?
So he turns his head with his shitty mouth movement that went on the prop 2 as he says fucking SBI witch phrases. He's like
Yeah.
bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
But I think this pose, the release pose, is so much better because the fact that like all of his like his like spine was like twisting all weird.
It's so bad. Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in D tier.
It's the fact that he was 250 as well and he like never worked.
Yeah. Also, he didn't even look that good. He was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Smoldering
Smoldering Zombie
Zombie
Groundbreaker. It's just a worse version of the Smoldering Zombie. I think like C or D.
It's not bad, but I wish
Anywhere
it was
anywhere below I'm okay with.
Yeah, let's just throw it in.
not bad, but I wish it wasn't like I wish it was independent of Smoldering Zombie because this and then also Campfire Zombie. They milking that cow until it is like frail and dying and limp.
See, the mini versions of props is why, again, like I don't see why we were surprised by Young Crouchy.
Yeah. We had been on that
The
shit.
fucking Ghost Boy, I think it's like F.
Has anyone ever seen this thing ever? Like,
I saw
like-
it in person. It's way shorter than all the other roaming props, and it looks like shit, and it didn't even work out of the box.
Yeah, true roaming prop crazy crate fashion, which in 2 years from this is gonna continue.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna put him in D tier.
Okay, Escape from the Grave I low-key liked, just the fact that it never worked.
Yeah,
What
I
if-
agree.
Put him in camp, like, because I don't think I've seen this prop work like ever. Like, I don't even think I've seen an official video of it working. Like,
I
I
don't know
don't
where to
even
put
know
it.
if I
Honestly.
put it in camp.
Honestly, let's just put it in C. Like, find a middle ground.
yeah.
Actually, I'd put it in D because it fucking never
Yeah, that's-
worked. If it
that
worked,
works.
it would be in C.
Also, it was a lot of
Haunted
money. It was
Shovel.
pretty expensive for what it was.
For real. Haunted Shovel, C. I think it's good.
I wish the shovel was like in the ground more, because it's kind of like balancing all weird.
The
Yeah.
purple light looks good on the
The
tombstone.
purple light was
Agreed.
awesome.
I like it, and I
Good.
like the base for it. I like that it had a base, unlike Eternal Rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sitting
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. I don't
Original.
like
I
the
wanna-
thing.
I want to put it in D, because I mean
I
it's still a
agree.
good scare, and it,
Yeah.
I honestly, I will
Did you
forever
say
like
B?
it more than I like
Yeah.
it more than the Wicked Makers ripoff one.
I think,
Yeah,
you
the
know
Wicked
what?
Makers one. I love Wicked Makers, but like that, like there was way too much weight on the head, and like I didn't know why they thought it would work.
In all
Um,
honesty, though, when the finished product did look good, and then Spirit made an awful version of it.
Yeah, this shit was smiling, like all happy.
Attack Spider A.
Attack Spider is
I
It's really fucking
crazy.
good.
Where they had it in the theme this year, it was like up high, which was so cool.
Yeah, I
It
think
always
that probably
startled
helps.
me anytime I activated it.
Let's talk
Oh
about
gosh,
Shirley
Carver.
Cunt.
Yeah,
Cunt.
cunty, please.
She fucking
Kind of
A.
stupid, but I love her. Now I'm gonna carve you. Also, I like how the pumpkin I like to think is an independent entity, and it's like
Yeah.
panicking,
Yeah,
like it.
it's
Because
so
it's flashing.
Damn, now I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want her in cunty or campy, but also like her dress is cool. So
Agreed.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I
You know-
think either works for her. Just
I'm
because
gonna
like
put
she's
her
kind
in
of shit, but she also kind of ate. I don't know.
Dress covered in blood that's gonna go in cunty. So
yeah.
Okay, big like chained ghost thing.
nobody
It
remembers this
reminds
fucking shit.
Haunted
Deep.
Mansion.
I don't care too much for it, honestly.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool, and it was like good for the price, but it's really nothing that exciting.
Yeah, that's
Right.
not one I even want to talk about. Roaming
Antique
and
Clown.
Clown. The
See,
Oh, I have him. He doesn't work for shit.
I don't like him, but I'll put him in C. I think he's
His
average.
audio is so annoying. Like, because he.
okay,
a
Grave
lot
Grabbing
of
Doll,
the-
underrated opinion. I thought she was great.
I agree. I think she's creepy as hell, and also can't.
What I was gonna say about roaming props, especially with like the really annoying ones, is that when you turn them, like when you first activate them, they play the exact same audio clip first, and so it's you hear the same damn thing over, and it's so like Roaming Antique Clown. I like his voice, but he's so annoying. Like,
Wait until you get the RC props. They literally, it's like.
oh
the
yeah,
worst
no,
situation.
Crawling Dead. Oh my, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Jake has Crawling Dead.
I sold
had.
Crawling Dead for $230 in the first day, which was incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Grave
doll,
Grabber doll can't.
grabber. I like
Actually-
her. She's actually pretty cool.
I think I could put her in cunt. I think she. Could.
I
She
She
is
did-
pretty cunt.
I loved how she was like a human doll hybrid looking thing, and
Like her
also
hair was cool.
her quality
Unique
was.
hair, yeah.
I mean, like mechanically she wasn't the best, but like cosmetically her quality was pretty good.
Also, her
Wait.
eyes were cool.
Yeah,
Floating Ghost Girl, A or S.
Huh.
I would say yeah,
I would say A.
high A, just because like you
This
always
is
ran
when
a
Crazy
risk with her.
Create really started to show up with their
She's
ideas.
the best of the levitating props, I have to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I like
Um,
how
Okay,
she rose off the ground and then also like popped out. Like they tried to make her do that, which was cool.
That's the only reason keeping me
The
putting
popper
her
didn't work that
keeping
well
me from
though.
putting her in A. Just I mean S because you know she didn't work.
Guys,
all
am
the
I
time.
recording?
What's
Yeah.
happening to me?
Okay, I got scared I wasn't recording for a second. I was like, I'm literally gonna do myself.
Also, her phrases. I love her phrases. Oh no, they're here. They possess me. And then
Yeah,
like,
she's
like
cool.
no, I just love her voice acting. I think it's really
Hey
well
Bale.
done.
Hey Bale D.
D.
It's
Yeah,
just-
if you got a fast one, it could
God
be scary,
damn,
but
there's a
otherwise,
lot.
like no.
There's also like shit quality. Like
Oh my
I
god, they
have
added
Oh my
2022
God.
ones too. Okay, dude, we're going to fucking rush this shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, my phone's
Um,
at 7% in my garage without a charger, so I'm kind of like praying.
Okay, we have to go quick. Electrified Maniac, or not Electrified.
I thought he
Maniac,
was really
Electrified
cool.
Force.
I
Dude,
love how they paired him. I love how they paired him with the live wires.
I just.
It
I think
worked.
it's
It was
average.
good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put 8 here. Honestly, he was cool.
Oh,
Rising
this
from the
fucking
Grave School F.
F. Yeah, it's like a smaller version of the Rising from the Graves. Not good. Evil
Yeah,
Clown.
this dumb
I'm
clown.
gonna give him F.
Yeah.
I wish
Real.
I could put him higher, but because I like his outfit. But Roaming Bear,
Roaming Creepy
worst
Bear.
prop
F,
ever.
F, like bottom of the fucking barrel, F.
It's like if
Um,
it was camp, but it wasn't good at all. Just like really, just
Jack?
bad.
If it wasn't for the later Home Depot one, I would put him in A, but B I think is better.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B.
He's a solid prop. He's good.
Levitator, also in B, because she's like a worse version of Floating Ghost Girl. Looks like a stick.
I kind of like her personally.
Do we
I
put
like her,
Campfire Zombie in
She's
camp?
just not very good. Campfire Zombie is camp by definition.
Honestly, just because, yeah.
And also it has a lot of detail, so it's camp.
It's so random.
It was good. I just wish it was a little
It
cheaper.
is so random.
Scare Clown is F.
Yeah.
Scare
I'm
Clown. I don't like
It's
the
just like-
audio. Surprise, bitch! I don't care. Stop.
Tricycle
Don't
Doll,
talk to
F.
me.
Nobody gives a fuck about her.
Tricycle
Towering
Doll does not
Clown.
even have hands.
Creepy
I
Towering
give
Clown
so
deserves
much-
F for 100 reasons.
I'm just gonna put him at F because he started this shit. If he didn't start this shit, he'd probably be a lot higher.
Started the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, as a
Um,
clown, he wasn't bad, but he was like the damn he was the harbinger of hell.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
High voltage, I'm gonna go C. It looks better in these stock photos than it does in real life, but I think it's like
It was
Yeah.
cool how they had like you got to damn make the fence. Like they gave you a roll of the plastic.
Zip tie it.
Yeah, I just didn't like they use a type of fence that's like hard to find anywhere, so like it doesn't blend in very well. It doesn't really it's not very
It was kind of dumb, but like
Pretty
kinda,
free
I
F.
admire the lengths they went. The tree
Alien
he broke
capsule.
so bad and he didn't even look good.
Alien
Yeah,
capsule I think might be B or C. I think it
I would say
cool, but it's really
It looked
cheaply
cool
made.
with the fog.
I want to
It
say
looks
high
cool.
C just because of how it falls apart anytime you move it.
Yeah, I
What I
agree.
was saying in my video, I wish that what they did is they made like a motor behind it and made it look like it was like floating inside of the pod, like
Yeah.
go up and down kind of. And they could add like the little fog bubbles. I don't know, or it could be really cool. But
I didn't
they
even
kinda-
mind
I
it
had
being
to tape mine
static. I just-
together.
Medicine Molly. I'm gonna give her B tier or A tier.
honestly A
um,
tier personally.
Yeah.
I would say
agree.
A.
She got a lot of people views, which like
Yeah.
Love that.
like she got a
She
lot
is,
of people
like, the-
monetized.
She is like a
single-handedly.
new monster.
This thing,
Hellfiend.
Hellfiend first,
Kind of-
I think
kind of
he's the representation we needed as gay people in Spirit Halloween.
yeah,
Yeah.
That being said, he was really fucking annoying.
I did not like it. It's so annoying to set up. If you've never owned it, you don't want to own it. It's like you can't use it anywhere. It's stupid.
Yeah, no.
Because it's
Not
like,
a
what is
well-designed
where
prop.
where should he be? Like you have to like screw it in somewhere, but like
And you have to hook his hands up, but the hooks don't work for his hands. It's so dumb.
yeah, where the fuck
D
is he
tier.
supposed to be? Like yeah,
And then he's just kind of
Right.
like he looks like a Sunstar hanging prop.
Yeah.
Cryo chamber.
Cryo. I want to
I
put him in
love-
campy just because of the ridiculousness of him and Incinerator.
So I fucking hate this prop, but I will put it in campy because I did like the little beeping sounds that it made. That really satisfied me.
yeah.
So, and the
Also, it's
fogging
kind of
effect.
funny that they gave you the option to do blue or green lights. Like that's so
That's
random.
true. And it was
Like,
funny
they were
how
like-
it was like, it was literally like the size of Grave Watcher. Like it was the tabletop, but it was like
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah, I just find the whole idea that we went from Incinerator, who's based around fire, to Cryo, who's based around ice.
Screeching Bat, I'm gonna put in D. I don't think it's a complete fail.
This prop does not exist. I'm convinced that nobody owns this prop and nobody cares about this prop.
I actually own it.
Oh well, I don't
It's a D.
think you're telling the truth. D tier.
Fogging basement doors. F.
Dragging basement. What?
Didn't they break in Maria's video?
Yeah, they literally break in every
Yeah.
video, and it's just a reindeer motor.
This thing is so overpriced. It's like 5 sheets of plastic.
It's
It was
so
so
boring.
The way they worked it into the theme was hella cool, though.
Yeah,
agree.
no, okay, Area 31 incorporated a lot of like it incorporated the props really well in my opinion for fairly modern Spirit.
Yeah. Forest
Forest
Demon, I want to put
Demon,
in.
I'm gonna
I'd
put
say
him. I would almost rather put him in B. I just don't really like his outfit, but I think we could put him in A.
Yeah.
I
He's,
think
Yeah,
he's
like
kind of
those
ugly,
ones.
but he has a demon. So, I mean,
yeah, his head looks cool, but then like the rest of it is just like throwaway.
also he
Hazmat,
introduced the Forest Demon introduced that like vertical outwards pop up, which is cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Hazmat,
Okay, Hazmat-
B.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think he reminds me a lot of like older Morbid stuff. Just
Oh.
like doesn't really do much, but he looks cool, which I can
Okay.
admire.
Ghost Swing, I think, deserves not too high, but kind of high
I think
for a cheap prop.
I think it could be put in like B.
How
Like
much was
low-key,
Ghost Swing?
Yeah.
Like $60.
In its original, yeah, it was $60 in the first year, and it's currently $75, which is ironic because it actually dropped $5 from when it was last in store.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
Dina made a good decision for
Prowler?
once.
Prowler.
F.
I kind of like him. I like how his laugh and like how his light like blinks.
Yeah, here's the thing. I wish I could put him like higher, but also like when I look at it, I just like I don't. There's not a single thing I can like about this prop. No offense.
His head
I
looks
just-
like an apple, and I thought he was tiny in real life.
No, like I wish I could say like the head looks good, but I don't know.
So,
I
like-
actually prefer like the pumpkin guardian to be honest.
Honestly, that's fair. That's fair.
Strawman, I
Strawman,
would
F.
also put an F. I don't like that thing at all. I mean,
Horse
let's give
Dolly.
attention.
Hold on. Let me. Okay. Rocking Horse Dolly. I don't like a
I'm
lot.
not-
I
of
would
doll
put it in
props.
F.
I don't like a
Yeah.
lot of like the Morris costumes, doll props, doll on
Yeah,
like Rocking
the
Horse,
not
doll
full
on.
horse.
Oh, you know damn well where the next prop is going.
Hugs F.
Literally,
Clown.
him
Clown.
and
Look like shit.
Towering Clown blamed for this shit.
Let's put them next to each other. They deserve it. Sorry, we have to
Yeah.
rapid fire these props because we still have like a shit ton of them left.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
This
And I'm just gonna put all these in C tier just because I want to get them out of the way. Okay.
this version of
Chucky,
roaming Chucky F.
I don't really.
Yeah.
The new one
Yeah.
is good, but
The new one
Double
looks
Trouble.
a
I
lot
can
better.
want to say.
Double Trouble.
is like A, I think.
I like Double Trouble. I like how the phrase "summer is hot, winter is cold, but we don't feel a thing and we'll never get old" because they're
Agreed. I
like
think they look-
ghosts.
Yeah.
And then
Bubba-
Daddy suggests outside he's doesn't want any more blood on the floor.
Yeah. Bubba.
Bubba, I would put in like
the-
C. He's a good scare,
Okay,
but
yeah.
he's really nothing like exciting.
Also,
Yeah, I
he's like
agree. It's
really
better
annoying to
than
put
the
together.
dog. Yeah.
This motherfucker.
This Michael Myers F. Terrible.
Lost Her Way, F.
D. I would say
Okay, I kind of like Lost Her Way. It doesn't make any sense, but I think she looks decent, and I like how they did that
Okay.
like inside theme, like you can go inside the house, and she was
yeah,
in there.
I like
Okay.
that. I like that she's a witch, but I just would put her in D. I don't.
I think if you
Not
gave
enough.
her a better body
Too bad
form
quality.
and used her as a static, she'd be
It's kind
good.
of
But
stupid.
And in the Spirit video, okay, in the Spirit video, she looked so cool. Whenever like they like moved the curtains and like it rose above the fog, and she was just like, it made it look like the room was so much bigger.
Nightmare Harvester. I'm gonna put in like B.
He was pretty cool. Not even gonna lie, he was.
He was the only
The only-
scarecrow from that year that I thought was good.
the only reason I didn't end up getting him that year was because I saw his box and was like, nope.
Yeah, I saw his
That
price
box
and I was like,
is
Okay, Spirit Sally was D.
yeah, very bad.
thinking-
Crawling Dead.
More than everything.
Also, I wish she didn't just sing the same song over and over.
Yeah.
Because Jack had phrases, and then Sally just sung. Oh my god, Colleen Ballinger whenever
She gets canceled.
the joke is that her apology video was her singing, so it's like Colleen Ballinger
Oh,
after
yeah.
getting accused of-
Dead.
okay,
Crawling Dead
Crawling-
B.
Crawling Dead. I had her.
Slightly worse
Sure.
than the zombie crawler.
Okay, Crawling Dead, her head looked really cool. Also, her hair was super unique.
Yeah.
Like her hair color, and her face sculpt, like it looked really good, and the mouth had like a gloss to it, which was so weird, but it was so cool. But I don't know. There's a reason why I sold her. Like you can't really display her at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have to go through
Also-
props that we don't even care about still.
But- yeah, that's why I'm saying like Jake, we have to rapid fire this. We have like 2 seconds to go through
Oh,
each.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
we have
So,
to
like,
we have to basically
Cocoon
give the
Corps-
rating and continue.
Cocoon Corpse D. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not anything just exceptional. Roaming Spider.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
Crawling
put
Spider A.
D. Oh wait, really? You know
Yeah,
what?
I
Let's put it in-
say A, it's cool.
I think it's cooler than that. Colin did.
Yeah.
I'm just
Sitting
gonna-
Scared Witch is better
I
than
just put it in
Clown.
B.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to drag it up to A. Sitting Scare Witch, D, I guess. You know, it's
Better
slightly
than
better
Clown,
than
not as
Clown.
good as Scarecrow.
Yeah. The
Burlap
burlap
horror.
horror F.
Yeah. Oh my
I-
god, the kite.
It was like the worst static. This
Oh
thing
my
is like the
God.
worst F. Well, this and the roaming bear like competition.
Okay, Ghostly Tricycle was good.
Ghostly
I think-
Tricycle is cool.
You know what? I might give it like D because it's like if you like look at Ghostly Tricycle compared to like Samantha or like Rising from the Grave Zombie, like it's not really that scary.
But it's
So-
definitely better than like all the other things.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely better than like these motherfuckers.
Forgotten Farmer.
Forgotten Farmer F.
Dang, I
liked him.
I think my
Forgotten
main
Farmer.
problem with him is that he never worked.
I didn't like how the
Yeah.
eyes constantly turned side to side and that the head was like the size of Grave Watchers.
Yeah.
Also, the mouth movement worked like half the time.
Yeah.
Mine fully worked when I sold it, so
Sam
Sam is S.
Sam
That's
is
gonna
one of
be
the best
unpopular.
license we've gotten like ever.
Yeah, I
And
don't
he's
even like
cute,
that
too.
movie, but he's really funny.
Cheapy funny. He has 2 heads.
He looks great. Yeah.
Um,
Rusty. I don't care where we put this prop, but I would not put it higher than C.
I
think
say D
like
for
C.
Rusty.
Or B.
I agree.
Honestly, I liked the pumpkin one more.
Yeah, I don't like chainsaw props that like number one, the chainsaw is all one color, and then the chain doesn't move, and then he has a dick sucking animation. It just didn't really
Yeah, he was supposed to be like sitting Scarecrow where you think it's like a person, and then it's
Yeah.
not.
He didn't look that.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay,
little
Waving
bit
Wally.
Waving
Um,
Wall
I
is
want
like
to say
A.
S.
Maria loved him.
Waving
like,
Wally. I
high
got him
Maria
50% off sale. He's actually creepy. Like there's not thought behind those eyes. He's just waving, and his body form looks good. Like he doesn't look
Yeah.
bad.
I would put
Yeah, I
him in
like
like
that he's,
A
like-
with the other 3 good clowns.
Yeah.
These fuckers.
I like that
Yeah.
I like that he's pudgy and not a stick figure.
Agreed.
Yeah.
This
I
dragon
Dragon,
F.
I don't really
Nobody cares.
care at all.
Literally
I
nobody
have
cares
never
about
seen this
that
prop.
character. Torture
Torture
Torso.
So
I think it's C. It's not like
yeah,
impressive.
okay.
I don't think anyone has any strong opinions about him. He's just kind
Like
Yeah.
constant motion.
Bloodthirsty Betty.
of had her. She was incredible until she randomly broke one day, and then Spirit Halloween Tech Squad sent me an expired gift card.
I would put her.
I-
I don't think she's as good as Wallhanger. I'm okay with B for her.
Yeah.
I
I
really liked
agree with
how
that.
versatile she was, and how you could like pose her head.
Yeah.
She also got a lot of people a bunch of views. So
Crouchy D.
Crouchy, I would actually put in B.
original Crouchy was good. Young Crouchy, different story, but original Crouchy, I think is creepy.
Yeah,
Actually,
the
you know
original
what?
Crouchy could be scary.
Maybe
Also,
C,
Young
'cause his
Crouchy should have used-
animation- Crouchy's
Young
animation
Crouchy
looks
should
dumb
have-
as fuck. I forgot.
I
It
like-
literally looks so stupid.
I like how he looks, to be honest, but the animation is really bad.
Yeah,
And
Young
that was-
Crouchy should have used the prototype Crouchy, his audio that's higher pitch. You know?
Yeah,
that
for
one.
real. Dumb.
I'm
I don't know why
surprised
they
they
didn't do
didn't.
that.
I say
Pennywise,
Nice.
S. It's held.
Interesting.
Okay, so the only
looked
thing
really
that
good.
I don't like about
The
this prop
sculpt
is that
was
it's CCL.
I don't
I
like
don't
that
know why
it's-
he popped up. I don't
but
know why he
the
popped up.
animatronic is cool to tell.
Yeah.
I just don't know why he popped up. I can't think of a reason.
I don't know. Cool scare. It scares people, so.
Yeah.
Graveyard Ghoul F. Nobody cares about this prop. It looks
This
like
thing is
The
shit.
broke
head was
all the
always
time.
like upside down.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dahlia, F or
The hair.
It
Hunty?
never looked well. Yeah, so
Um,
Dahlia's held back by the fact that she has absolutely no form or detail whatsoever on her.
Okay, but Dahlia is the best prop ever. So
For me, I think she's like A tier.
Honestly, though, as much as she looks comparable to the Widow, I think the Widow had better detail.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Dahlia
I
is
don't
like
know,
a
I
flawless
just-
comparison.
I would go
I
as
just
far
don't-
as to say that Dahlia is my
just-
favorite prop of all time. I just love her like wild animation and her audio and her look.
Jack Straw. I'll
I like
put
the
in
Scarecrow
B.
better.
Jack Straw is also decent. I remember one time I was just driving with my family and I saw this guy on some random guy's like front porch, and it was like March. It was I don't know. It felt like a fever dream.
That's
The
crazy.
arms were
F.
cool.
Mr.
F.
Toots, F. Collector,
How the fuck did people like him more than Annie?
I do- Collector
Swear.
D or F. I don't really care. I'm just gonna put it in D. I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
The
Let's
collector.
Let's run through these props as quickly as we can until we get to 2022, and then we can talk more. Experimental Eddie. I don't really give a fuck about this prop, but I think it's like,
Boring.
where's the
See,
electrified maniac?
Really
I think it's
bad.
on par with that. Where do we put that?
Where is Annie? I didn't see Annie yet, and it looks like we're about to get to 2020.
I have no fucking clue.
I don't. Okay, yeah, Annie is not in 20. Isn't in the later section, so I would say Annie's really good. I love her.
Yeah, I think she'll pop up at some point. They.
In case she's not in here,
Oh,
we love her.
okay,
Oh,
yeah.
there she is.
She's in cunty.
Okay.
She's in Cunty.
Headless Help, F. Nobody fucking cares about
Yeah.
that thing.
Tried to be a Jemmy, life size from back in the day, failed.
This thing, I don't really like it, but I'll put
That's
it in like.
fair.
I
Looks
think
like
it's
there's
slightly
spider
worse
dust
than
on it.
other spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, mommy's favorite.
Cunt. Cunt
Okay,
is-
prototype
oh.
phrases. Prototype phrases were so good. This bitch was talking about there are people in this room who eat other people. You can't see them, but they can sure see you. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, she's talking. But we love her. I love mommy's favorite.
I love her
Mommy's least
outfit. I
favorite
like
on
that she has
Instagram.
styled hair, cool details.
Yeah.
Harvester of Souls,
Yeah.
S. This
Yeah.
There's the
is
fog
like-
effect is so cool. Like,
This is a
Becky-
prop that kills a child.
I wish it worked better. So my problem with it is that the quality isn't that good, and the fog effect doesn't
Yeah.
work outside. But also, it kills a kid. Like it can't not be an S.
It's
Johnny-
it's such a cool effect though. Like when it fully works, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
F.
Johnny and Butcher and F.
Johnny
Angeline.
Punch should never have been sold at Spirit. I don't know why.
I want to put Angeline in low D. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
her
I think she's
animation is
saved
cool.
because
Her
of her tombstone.
Angeline.
Miss Mercy.
S.
Miss Mercy's S tier. Damn.
She looks
She's
so
so
bad in
super-
those photos. It's kind of dumb because she's like one of the few props where like her stock photos make her look like shit, but then like in real life she looks really cool. Like here she looks like a a Sunstar nurse.
Did you see
Yeah.
the concept art of her with a more cuntier outfit?
No,
She have, like,
She had-
is it like that one Party City nurse that has like her boobs out and like a really short skirt?
I love that nurse.
That Party City nurse has me giggling.
The nurse A.
It's not that much different, but it just has that kind of like design where it's like the 2-layer dress over like
Yeah.
her one
Yeah.
layer one. But I think if she had that in real life, then she would have been in cunty. But
Yeah.
Daisy and Meister, I say B. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
don't
think
really
they're as
like
good as
this
like
one.
A tier, but they're decent.
Yeah. Nightcrawler, low key Nightcrawler, he kind of ate.
Nightcrawler
I
kind of
like
serves, but the
Or
setup
B.
is
I
The
hate
setup
it
is
so
not their
much.
shit.
It's literally like my least favorite prop ever because of its setup. But I will put it. How about I put
think
it in
C.
tier
For the
because
price,
it looks cool.
pretty big and he's like wild. Like he pops up and he moves side to side. Like damn.
Sewer
A.
Varmint. Sewer Varmint is like an A for me. I don't know about y'all. but
yeah.
I think it looks
Yeah, I
really good.
agree.
I think it looks really creepy.
Yeah.
And it just like it passes for what it's supposed to be, which is like a giant two-headed rat. Krampus also A for me. I don't know about y'all. I don't think anybody here cares about Krampus except for me, but he's cool.
I like
Krampus
Krampus. I'm just
It's a lot of
I'm
money.
just not willing to buy him because of storing him. I doubt I'd ever use him.
Box is huge. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to my room. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay. Ellie, F. I don't think anybody's gonna argue. She was so bad.
These next two props F.
Peekaboo and Uncle Charlie, yeah, bad.
I'm a
the
little
Fright in
conflicted
the
on
Box?
Bright Spot. I
I
want to
don't
put
know.
him
I
in
like
B.
Fright in the Box. I think he
I
was
agree.
cool. Like,
I think B is definitely. I
Like
think
the
the only
wind-up-
thing I didn't like was that it was just a head.
yeah.
Like if it was
Yeah.
more than a head, I'd put it up higher.
Yeah.
I also wish it was faster, but oh well.
Ellie Hatchet, I'm gonna sell mine, and I agree with Uncle Charlie. Bad.
Puncture
Puncture
Pete,
Pete, I put C.
I
I think
agree.
he's a
I don't-
solid prop. I don't have any
He looks
complaints.
like he looks like shit in real life. And that's the only reason he's going into D is because he looks so cheap. Huntress, I think B. I think
I
she's
love
a
I
that-
really
love
good-
Huntress.
The Huntress got me a ton of views.
I love her.
Objectively, she is a B prop, but I love her.
Yeah,
She
like, I
kinda
think
ate,
she's
but,
good, versatile. She's better than a lot of props, but also
I like how
not
she's a female
impressive
Reaper
as
for
some.
no reason. Like,
Marie,
Miserable
Marie,
A.
A or S.
She ate.
She's
Her-
cool.
her prototype that got leaked, like the photos, she looked really weird.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
like the
her
white.
texture.
I think
Eyes
she
were,
looks
like,
so much
pure
better
white.
with the black eyes. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
her in cunty. I think she
Yeah.
ate.
She did eat.
Beetlejuice,
Okay.
you go in cunty.
Oh yeah, for sure. Beetlejuice, besides Sam is like best for the price and all that, but I think Beetlejuice genuinely is like the best licensed prop that Spirit had over the last few years.
Yeah, I can't realistically put him in S because he's like not as good as like these other licensed characters in terms of how
Didn't
good he
his
represents them.
leg foam not have any holes? So you just have to like stab it through.
No, it does have holes.
Yeah.
At least
Oh.
mine did.
I remember seeing someone who like theirs didn't have holes, so they just had to like stab it through, and it looked awful. I hated it.
It might have been
Where
that, like the
at?
hole wasn't cut out.
Oh,
They just like didn't look
for
at
the
it.
holes. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, mine had holes too.
Okay, I don't
Caretaker
know.
F.
Caretaker
it was
F,
someone-
yeah.
Caretaker. I don't. I
Mhm.
my store never got this one, and I don't think anyone was upset that a lot of.
I
It
don't
is
think
good.
anyone saw that thing besides Flagship or anyone who willingly ordered it, which to those people I say, what the fuck?
The
He was
Baphomet.
at my store for like
I'm
a
gonna-
long time. Like, he never
Are you
That
okay with
one was
Baphomet
cool.
and D?
His
Yeah, I don't
audio-
care.
His audio was good. I like the jungle drum vibe we got
Yeah.
going on.
I just hate his outfit. Like if he had a better
Yeah.
outfit, he would be like way higher.
Also,
Prototype
the
that had,
fact
like,
that he was
the-
like $300 and had that fucking like shiny ass thin plastic jaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Henry.
The
Henry, I
prototype
would
that had
put-
like the exposed like what's it called? Like the hooves almost. That was so
Yeah.
cool.
Henry,
I would say
put,
is
like, yeah, I would
I don't think
say
he's as good as like
put-
clowns, but
yeah, he definitely got better as the years went on, and I would
Yeah.
almost want to put him in campy just because of how ridiculous the fucking stacked heads look, but I don't think it's good
that's
enough.
true. Also, I think if like the heads maybe work better, I'd probably put it in camp. But
Yeah,
Mr.
I don't
Dark,
know,
Mr. Dark is this.
Mr. Dark, so
I would say he's A.
revolutionary.
That's
Yeah, I
gonna
think
be like
A
an
works
unpopular
very good
opinion,
for
but I
each.
just think he looks like shit. I
He
think
could
that's
have
why he's
looked a
not-
trash
lot better
bag.
for sure.
Okay, honestly, for me, I want to say S if he had a hood, because then at least he would be trying to serve cunt. But
yeah,
but if his outfit overall looked fucking amazing, then he would be cunty with that animation. But
yeah.
I think it's appropriate.
It's like if you look
I
at
don't
all
know,
of
but
these
the
props, like they
animation
have
is
like
incredible.
revolutionary animations. Like Hannibal had this like mouth animation, and Freddy had this like awesome claw animation, and this, I mean, and they all like look really good too. And then like Mr.
Limerick's
Dark
animation
kinda
wasn't
looks like shit.
revolutionary, but he fucking looked
That's true.
amazing.
Yeah.
Limiter is just a really good prop overall.
You have
Yeah.
to look really good or look decent and have good animation, and he looks like shit, and his animation is like impressive, but it's not like, I don't know. I think just his looks
Yeah.
drag him down for me.
I think
Okay,
if he
Evelyn
simply
Leach-
had a hood, it could be S.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he just looks so plain. And a hood would just change that. Okay, Evelyn Cunty.
I love that.
Yeah. Sure has been
Y'all are gonna
Dennis.
hate me. I'll put her in cunty, but I genuinely think she would be like B tier for me. Just
I wish
because
that
like
she did more,
How
but she
about-
looked
How
really
about we
good.
come to an in between? What if we say she's campy just because of the fact that she does like absolutely nothing? She's still kind of
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, guys,
If she
I'm
had
so mad
blood,
because
she would be cunty. Like if she was like
Right.
like had some blood on her, cunty as
There's
fuck.
no blood at all.
trauma
Yeah.
jumping, but my dog, he ate my Evelyn Leach tag and we had to throw it away because I had like a bunch of price tags and my Evelyn Leach
Oh,
tag was my
I-
favorite, like the little price tent. I had it and then my dog ate it, so I guess she did eat, but
Ophelia, D.
C.
Okay, you know
Yeah,
what? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Weird.
Dude,
D or D.
Yeah, like
Like,
low C. Low
her
C.
audio is not good.
I'm sorry, I had to get rid of her after I displayed her because I was like, this prop just does not feel right.
This scarecrow F.
I don't like that
Yeah.
her name is Ophelia because like ped Ophelia. Like I don't. It just feels way too like.
I know it was
On the
supposed to
nose.
be a Hamlet reference, but like, come on.
It just feels wrong. The prop is
Speaking of
weird.
not liking names, I don't like that this scarecrow that's like the dumbest motherfucker ever is named after like an infamous serial killer.
Oh god.
Like it genuinely
the-
bothers me that
The
that's like this is,
Scarecrow was like silly and was like laughing.
it was
was
so
annoying.
bad, so annoying. Harriet, I
Harry-
would put her in like
I love
C.
Harriet.
I think high
I
C
don't
or
think
low
she's
B.
that good.
Yeah.
Personally, I think like first girl clown we've seen ever? Question mark.
Yeah.
I think if her
And-
audio wasn't the most annoying audio in the world, it would be a lot better. But the
Yeah,
fact
I
that
think
her
her
laugh
animation
literally
and
repeats
look
itself 3 times. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Buzzsaw, low D.
Yeah,
I do
I
not
agree.
like this. I set him up in my store. I worked in Spirit in 2021. I thought he was gonna break. Like his mechanism is so heavy,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not.
and his
Sewer Pennywise,
jaw-
F.
Yeah.
Mr.
Howl, I
Howley,
say
has
high.
some-
I say B for Howl because his head is scary as hell.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Like he's really big.
Yeah.
He's just huge, which is cool.
Yeah. If his body was better, he'd be like A tier or S tier.
Mhm.
Experiment number 4, I think D. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's not anything like impressive about it, but there's not anything like necessarily like terrible
His
about it.
mechanism is really janky. Like
Yeah,
the
that
spring
is
is
kinda
exposed, and it gets
I
like
want to know how good his scares were for how
Also-
little he is.
Carlos
Yeah.
designed this prop, and Carlos himself said he hated it because he wanted the hand to look a lot better than it does.
Yeah, I got him at the 50% off sale, and it's like I haven't displayed him at all.
Grim, objectively speaking, I would say A,
A, yeah,
but
absolutely.
also Inferno Reaper is much better in my opinion.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Grim, but he's definitely A.
Yeah.
It was interesting how they were able to incorporate so many mechanisms and not make him look like
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like he's so
like, it just
skinny.
looks like a skeleton.
W Wraith F, I think. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
The actual
Headless
prop,
F.
like at the store, looked cool, but it's like compared to like Ghost Bride, you get so much more detail for so much cheaper.
or like Lady of the Grave. Like if you want the white ghost, just get Lady of the Grave.
No,
So
Lady
cheap.
of the Grave was so much better.
And she
And she
actually.
was
Right.
also
This is also big F. Headless Jack, literally terrible.
It literally has a head. Like it's not head.
It's a PVC pole with like a pumpkin half head on it.
With-
It's so
it was
bad.
with a
expensive,
talking
too.
pumpkin that Techie made previously stuck onto it.
Yeah.
Shorty, I want to
Yeah, I
say
don't
is
think anyone likes the prop. Punchy, I like Punchy. TBH.
This is Shorty.
Sorry. You're
I
right.
think Shorty is A tier
Alright.
in terms of licensed characters.
he's definitely better than Slim.
Actually, you know
For
what?
sure.
I would put him on par with like Leatherface and Pinhead. I think he's about as accurate.
I did like a prop battle between Shorty and Slim, and I just like fully knew that Shorty was better, but I just wanted to like get views, so I posted it.
That
Um,
Ghostface is bad.
Ghostface F. Yeah.
Mm. I
That was
don't,
good.
was it licensed? Was it licensed? Because why? Like,
It was licensed from Fun World.
I'm not gonna count these as props because these were like sold as tabletops. Like it's kind of unfair for me to put Dog Reader and Pumpkin.
Dog Breeder
Bad
kind of ate,
Alien
but like all of them
Reaper.
at my store came broken, and I never got to see her.
And it's kind of evil to put these up against like props, like fucking
Like full blown animatronics that have
Pinhead,
like a
yeah.
setup.
yeah. Like I'm not gonna do that to them. That's mean. Because then they're automatically gonna go in like F or D tier. Nozzles F.
Yeah.
Complete shit.
Yeah.
I can't say about it.
We
Um,
just spoke our condolences to Dog Reader and that little Reaper, and then immediately Nozzles F.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Lord,
Lord
Raven.
Raven.
I think C is good for him.
My cat pissed on
I
mine.
agree.
What?
He's not like
cool.
that.
So,
I don't think
I
he's.
think he's cool. I like him.
If he was
If he was
taller,
250,
he would be
definite
really
vibe.
fucking cool.
I really love
fabric
his
is
bed
bad, too.
animation, how it like resembles like some kind of like bird like pecking at something.
Yeah.
Monty's A in my
Monty's
opinion.
A.
I hate
Yeah.
Monty. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. I don't know. Monty's weird. He's really
Monty
weird.
is like
Maybe like C at most, in my opinion.
Monty could be better still, but at the same time, like when you compare him to something like Lucky Bottoms or Skelly Bones, like he ate last year.
I also
Yeah,
think,
that's
like,
fair.
seeing him like compared to all the other stuff we put in A, like he doesn't look out of place here. Like
I do
well, I
wish
guess
his
these-
mouth, like his bottom jaw, like it's like not fleshed out. Like it's just like a shell, and you can see inside his mouth, and there's just nothing. I wish they could have.
And like
And
broke a
and
lot.
I agree with that, but at the same time, we've seen SVI in their latex faces, so it's like
That
I'm
is
kind of
true.
great that Monty has a plastic head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really like Monty because it's super unique, and I mean, it was really expensive. I got it for like $180, so I can't complain.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, he was hella worth it. But I mean,
I
it's
kind of wish
really
they didn't have that
unique.
box because he really is just 5 feet and the box is like a foot.
Yeah,
I don't
just
mind the
adds to the
box. I just hate his stance. That's the only thing I don't like about him.
yeah, the stance is so bad. He's such a cool
But-
like display piece.
Feet
though,
are
like, it's
hanging
something
off.
to keep up in your
and
room
either
all the
side.
time.
And everybody that I've kind of shown Monty to, and that's like talking to like non-haunter friends, like if Spirit ever got brought up, like they immediately like said that he was one of their favorite things in the store. So it's like he's a very
Yeah.
impressive prop. So
Yeah,
He's
I-
iconic, like the monkey, like with the symbols looking all crazy.
let's be
It's
real,
fun.
him and Sewer Varmint are like the only two animal props that have been done kind of well. Even
yeah,
though he's not even really an animal, he's like a toy.
he's more of an. I feel like you could use him either way and it'd be fine. But
Right. Okay, Bag of Bones.
I'm gonna give it C. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
Bag
just
of Bones kind of ate, but I wouldn't say he like ate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy that it's literally just like the goblin from Home Depot, but without the whole goblin.
This is
and
a hot
more
take, though.
expensive.
I like it
This is
better
a
than the
hot
Goblin.
take, though. I like him more than the Goblin just because it's more versatile.
Yeah, that's fair. The goblin is so specific. You just have to have it like somewhere with the green light, maybe question mark.
And it pops up. In,
Nutty.
yeah, Betty
It's fast.
Sharp.
It's very fast.
Betty
I
Sharp.
don't really like her.
Fucking.
I don't
I-
like her.
So I don't like
I
her
want-
animation, but her detail and like everything else.
I
Just the fact
remember
that
when
she
her photos
actually-
got leaked, and
She
like
looks so
like
bad
the
in the
theme
manual.
photos, her face looked so triangular and evil, and I was kind of excited because it was like this is like mommy's least favorite, and then she just looked like dumb, in my
That's what I was
opinion.
thinking, yeah.
Also, my store last year was like really tiny, so I only got to see like half of these props, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I put her in
Betty-
cunty because I don't think she's objectively that good, but I also think like her looks fucking hate. Like she looks creepy
Yeah.
as hell.
And I
And she
think
also
just
looks
anybody. And I think just anybody seeing a bloody little girl holding a sack with a giant knife is gonna be terrified.
Especially
Yeah,
when you compare her to like Mommy's Favorite here, like she's just like the better version of Mommy's Favorite. Like she actually looks like
Like-
terrifying.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like Mommy's Favorite is more like subtle in her
Very
scariness.
subtle,
Like it's kind
yeah.
of up for debate versus like Betty is very in your face. Like she literally fucking just murdered a person.
yeah, and like the bag is literally like moving. Like I think the bag looks really well. I didn't realize that it's like this like spinning motor with these little like knobs.
Yeah,
But-
it's so weird.
But
Yeah.
it manages to look really decent, in my opinion.
So
Yeah,
to
I don't know.
the people,
I feel like I'm very hard on Betty Sharp. I think I just had like way higher expectations. I think because it's like mommy's least favorite. Like I had a whole meme page. I have a whole meme page. The storyline.
I think we
based
all
is
did, but
supposed
then
to
we
be-
forgot. We forgot we were dealing with Gina Bowman.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
real.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Okay.
this Bog Zombie, I'm gonna put him in B because I don't think he's that bad, and that's to
After-
appease the people who love him.
To be honest, I feel like after some of the things we got this year, he's not that bad.
No,
Yeah,
for real.
he's a solid prep. People might say he's boring, but like he works well in the theme, like in like a bog theme. Like imagine him in the 2015 swamp. Like
Yeah, I agree.
that
I
would have
think
been awesome.
I think he's decent.
Okay,
This
objectively, yes.
motherfucker F.
Why is he so
Lucky I
much?
Lucky I want to put in low D just because I like his face.
I agree.
Yeah, basically, it's crazy comparing this to like Poppin' Goblin. How Poppin' Goblin went inside the pumpkin, and like was all special, and this guy just like hid behind like the
He
tombstone.
does go inside the tombstone though. He lives inside
Really?
the tombstone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I,
it's like-
yeah, I must confess I never
imagine-
have seen him.
Imagine Angeline's like thick ass tombstone, and then like they cut like a hole in like the center of it, and then shove the mechanism inside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of interesting, but it
That's
still
not
looks
bad. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's not good, but he also did scare people too, so I'll give him that.
Mr. Punchy
Punchy
F.
No questions asked.
This
Uh,
fucking spider D, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's like as
What did
bad
y'all
as-
put
$100.
Lucky Bottoms in?
D.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. That story doesn't make sense. Spirit.
He looks cool, but also then they came out with Poor George, and Poor George is like what Lucky Bottom should have been.
Poor George is so good. I'm looking at him right now. In my room.
Fuck, there's still so much.
Okay.
That's Pumpkin.
Big Spider. People thought his price was crazy until they saw him in real
yeah.
life, and they're like, "Wow."
Yeah, I thought the spider. It just kind of looks like a big stupid spider you
It's a
buy
plush
at Family
toy.
Dollar.
It doesn't look that good.
Yeah. Also, the name I don't
Drop
like.
down.
I wish Spirit wouldn't make so many generic names like Death Creeper, Death Crawler, like Evil Stalker. Just like I like the Scarecrow, the one from this year, this Spider. Like too many generic names that I cannot keep up with.
Agreed. Young Crouchy and Possessed Pumpkin F tier, no question about it.
Yeah.
Something
Strawman.
broke like first day, and then Young Crouchy is just bad.
Strawman.
Strawman, I'll
for
give
the
him a-
people who love him, I'll give him B. I don't think he's as good as Grim, but
I
think
like
he's-
his like rocking animation, kind of.
Yeah.
I
He's
don't know. It
kinda-
reminds me of like an It reminds me of an animatronic off Splash Mountain.
This
Okay, Exorcist
Reagan,
Reagan. I know
I'm
people
gonna
are
give
gonna
her
have
C.
thoughts.
Was the 2011 one even on here? Or maybe we just haven't gotten to her yet? Because
Yeah, it'll be
everything gets
later
out
on.
of order from this point.
Yeah.
So I think in comparison, like looking at these licensed characters, I think she literally she makes the most sense in C, because
Yeah.
Pinhead and Leatherface and Shorty and Ghostface, they're like overall detailed. They just have like a few inaccuracies, and she has the head going for her, and that's about it.
I
That's
love
literally-
the pose specifically for this one. Like she has a lot of shape, surprisingly. Like she's hunched over, like her
Which
arms are
ironically
out.
I don't like.
Yeah,
Because-
I
Yeah.
would like that on any other character, but
I'd like it on a character like Miss Mercy, who's an old lady, but then
Right.
Reagan, who's a 12-year-old girl, for some reason busty with her ass
fat
out for
ass.
miles.
Yeah,
I think it's just because like comparing it to the
Also,
old
she's
Reagan.
playing the piano.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like that it has like shape. I think it's unique.
I like the
Um,
hands on the new one a lot more. They're a lot
Yeah.
better. Like the dynamic posing in them is a lot cooler.
Also, the projection. I mean, speak for yourself, but like in my haunt worked really well and looked really awesome.
It was cool.
Yeah,
The
I think it's
projection's
cool.
cool as hell.
but
And
Nobody ever uses it.
yeah, and yeah. Creepy caretaker, I say C.
I agree.
Why is he up in? There's so many random props at this part right here.
Rising Doll.
Rising
S.
Doll F. We're just gonna jet
Um,
through these ones. Because,
yeah.
my god, I have so many to go.
There's so many
Yeah.
random props here. Creepy Granny. There's like 3 different models. I don't know if this is the one that moves.
I just
Yeah, this
I'm
is
gonna
the one
put
that
it in
moves.
F.
I think she could have been much better.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, she has like a key for some reason. So I don't know.
Like the
oh, this
But
is
it goes,
including
I
all the
never really
online
cared
only
too much
stuff.
for her.
Oh my god,
He's kind of
this-
cool.
This is gonna be bad because I'm gonna put all of these online only ones in F because I just I don't want to.
Oh my god, gonna stroke it more though.
Okay. A. Only for the gonna stroke it moreness, dude. This prop.
Oh wait, is
sucks.
that the witch with the broom that's like right up?
Yeah,
No,
that
this is the
talks about
2018
cocks.
one
The
that's stirring the
cauldron.
cauldron. It's gonna stroke it more.
Gonna stroke it more goes in campy. We gotta
I
love
stopped
it.
like ranking them. I'm just like scrolling through them and like thinking about them.
That
These
the-
Reaper goes
online only ones. Okay, nobody ever saw the Emperor of Souls. I'm gonna put Blood Brothers here because I don't really want to think about where I would put them. Same with the Demogorgon. And in fact, it's kind of mean to put the Demogorgon up against any of this other shit.
Okay, we have a few
Gotta
that
go
we're in
down.
store. Oh wait, no, I'd be lying.
I would have put Salty and Campy if he actually looked decent.
Okay, you know what? I will
Little
rank
Willy was
Clowning
funny,
Around
though.
and Salty and the Plague Doctor and Cuddles because people actually bought them.
Wait,
I
is
saw
it called
the-
Mr. Salty because like the joke is it's like
Salty.
Little Willy and it's like salty and it's like
probably.
Yeah.
okay, that's funny. I just now realized that. I'm so
I think
stupid. I
Clowning Around is
apologize.
D tier and Salty is F tier.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks, because Salty could have been funny, but then he looked like shit in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This Plague Doctor dude, I don't know, D tier.
he was. Cool.
I don't know why
He
it was
looked
20
really
feet
good.
tall.
Yeah.
Static.
He's the sort of thing that would be sold at Home Depot, I feel like.
Yeah.
Probably like
Like,
$100.
Yeah.
Cuddles.
Oh my god, the
F.
narrow alleyways clown.
Okay,
I don't really care
Gatekeeper.
about this. This is barely even Spirit Halloween. They sell this like everywhere. So
What?
the one with the clown with the arms out and like the things dangling from it.
Oh yeah.
The
like,
narrow
I think I've seen
alleyway.
that prop everywhere. 2020 Gatekeeper putting in an A. It's a better quality
Yeah.
version of the original.
Lord de Conovar, I have him. He is pretty awesome.
I would put
F.
him in
Kind of
B.
cool.
I think he looks really cool. His audio, it's
I
kind of
just
bad
think he looks
quality,
like
but
shit in real life. That's my problem.
If the paint was better on the real life models, then I definitely would
Yeah.
agree with you.
But I
yeah.
think he's B. Like I
um,
don't think he's like necessarily that bad. I mean, the sculpt and everything looks really cool and it's
I
unique.
just don't understand why he's $200 now, though.
No, for real. It doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
He's
Especially
he's
when
like
Zombie
he's
Bait
like
was
4
150.
feet.
2 scoops. I would put them in D. I do like their outfits, but
Yeah.
the
I
rest
think
of the
people
props
only
did not-
bought him because he was so cheap. Like he was a 7-foot prop for like 200.
Yeah,
I
which
mean, they're okay. Barry, I don't know. F.
I call him
Too
okay.
small.
I call him
Kinda weird.
Bari because people didn't understand his name, but like bar, like the bars of the cage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
but
like
it's way too much work
his
to
name
say
isn't even that
Bari.
good to begin with.
He's too irrelevant for me to know, for me to memorize his name.
No,
Dude, when I
yeah.
set this prop up in store, I was like baffled by how cheaply made it is.
yeah. Jerry,
Gary F.
Kinda
Dr.
stupid.
No,
Alum.
what happened?
I don't like Dr. Alum.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
like-
gonna
I
put him
love
in F.
Dr. Loom. Okay, I think he's cool
I'll put it in D.
personally.
I think it's better than Gary.
That's the prop I was gonna buy with my gift card, and then they sent me the gift card and it was expired. So LOL.
Grave Grabber.
I'm gonna put in like B. I think it's
I think like low B, high C is good for him.
I think
Yeah.
it's like a good like background prop.
Guys, we got the
Um,
widow.
Cunty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
gotta
ate.
agree.
Her pose is like, why is her pose like that? She just has her ass out.
Her outfit is like shitty as fuck, but the face is so good that
Her face is so awesome. I love her pose, like how you can, the way that people pose her really makes or breaks like how she is as a prop, really. And if you pose her well,
Yeah.
she looks incredible.
Rat Girl F. Nobody cares about her. Spike. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
care.
really care.
Right?
I don't care enough about Spike to put any thought into him. Same with the Gina Bowman prop.
He looks
I
just
don't
like
give a
her.
fuck about that thing.
Weird.
Nita.
Okay, here's the 1996 Crypt Keeper. We owe this to Russ to put it.
We'll just
in
put
F.
we'll put it in S just for Russ.
I don't.
Real.
Actually, it is really good. So it
Yeah.
probably
So
took
there's a
it.
few irrelevant props up here. Props that I've actually never seen before. Wait.
Who cares about this fucking gargoyle? Oh my god, that Freddy is so
I've
bad.
never cared about the gargoyle. Like, I don't know if Spirit wants us to care about it, but like, I've never like even really thought about it at all.
No, me too. The Rising Reaper of Death. Nobody cared about that thing. I do love the fact that it literally says nothing. throughout, like its full
That's
activation.
like the longest phrases.
Yeah, and it says like nothing of any importance.
But yeah, it makes no sense.
Like red for some reason too.
Yeah. The brown
Um,
jumping spider. I'd
I
say it's
think
on par with
C.
the black one.
yeah, that's what
It's
the
just
other
preference. It's yeah.
one. I don't really like how
Count
bigger.
Order. Eh.
I think it's good to
Kanji.
have both jumping spiders just because you can fit it based on the theme. Like if you have a haunted mansion, you could do black one. If you have like a farm, you could do brown one.
Wicked Witch is cunty. No questions asked.
Absolutely, she fucking
She ate. She ate.
The Wicked Witch of the West is an example of like when they use an impersonator and it doesn't sound bad.
No, for
I
real,
love-
her and the Morbid Reagan.
I love the sound, like the little music at the beginning and end of her phrase.
Abandon Annie. This is gonna
S.
be unpopular. I think she fucking is cunty.
Damn.
No,
So
Abandon
oh,
Annie is pretty cunty. Her animation is good. Her whole like cosmetically, she's good.
I
like-
agree. Like, I don't really think there's any like apparent problems with her, and also she just like looks good.
I think the only like small problem with her is the fact that she talks forever before actually opening her mouth. But other
Yeah,
than
that
that,
part is.
she does
I was
serve.
gonna say the price, but also like Gina Bowman economy, it makes sense.
110 for her wasn't terrible, honestly.
The
Also,
fucking
2020
2020
Flesh
Flesh Eater F.
Grimgraven deserves high
I love
somewhere.
him.
I like his audio. It's like very different from a lot of the props we see.
His wings are
agree.
like so cheap.
Yeah.
So the issue is that Grim Graven
Like-
and Grave Watcher are not very good, but I think they're both really like funny and like kind of iconic. So they get
Yeah,
to go.
that's
They both.
fair.
Grave Watcher gave us the non-binary representation, and then Grimgraven gave us the gay representation.
I also think
No,
they're a
literally,
good
and it's like
example
they-
of how to do like the gray outfit well. Like they do this
Yeah.
like shitty gray creepy cloth outfit on so many props, but it actually like looks kind of decent on these
And the
props.
little lantern looks good, and the
pretty
blue
cool.
eyes is unique.
Yeah, I really like the eyes and the feet.
I like when graveyard props use like blue and
The original
green.
Tombstone Lifter.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever cared about that prop. The
Yeah.
Morbid Reagan, cunty.
I like how
Yeah.
she did shake. That was cool.
Is the
I just-
rising one gonna go in Cunty too? Because she's essentially just the standing one with.
I used to
The
be
Rising
scared of Rising Reagan.
Yeah, I mean
The way
they're
that she would
both.
look side to side and then rise up was kind of weird, but like
I
honestly,
don't
she's
get why the
amazing.
music didn't play while she rised up. That's what I didn't understand. Like she rises up in silence.
Also, she doesn't have any legs.
Well, she does
She-
have legs,
Does she?
but yeah, but they
They're
aren't- they
just
aren't
they're like a
painted or
cheap
anything.
plastic
Oh.
white legs. Kind of think like toe tagged almost.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think
my
both
friend that
Morbid
had
Reagan-
her like lost them, and so when they display them, it's just like the half body and it.
Yeah.
head.
Toe
Toe tag
tag.
D.
If you asked me like 5 years ago, I would have said like A, but then now it's like D.
It's like
That
the
fucker gave me too much trouble.
dude. I used to
kinda
own it,
cool,
and it was like the
but-
biggest pain in the ass to display it. Like,
Yeah. It was a pain in the ass just to move that fucker.
What a-
Reaper, we don't care about.
what the
Scarecrow,
fuck
we don't
even
care
is
about.
that? Just
It's a
fucking
Gemmy
Scarecrow.
Reaper that just lights up and talks, and it says the typical "There's something spooky out tonight."
Okay, gonna
That's
stroke
a
it
tech-
more, witch can go in D.
That is the OG techie one.
Mummy that no one cares about. F. Spasm, he's kind of cool. I don't really give a shit
Spasm,
about
I
him.
love the Russian sleep experiment. How like the photo, someone took
Is
a photo of the
Spasm.
prop, and
Yeah,
then
see,
they're like, guys, this is a real photo, and it's just like it's a Halloween decoration.
Are y'all okay if I put Spasm and Hex and Seed? Because like I don't think they're bad,
Yeah.
but also I just have never cared enough to look at them.
They're not
They're
too
that.
exciting to me, honestly. So I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Jimmy Cauldron Witch.
I kind of like how she looks. I like her
She
face.
has a lot of movement, and like the cauldron was cool, like the way it mists and stuff.
Her outfit was low key cunty, but I don't know if she deserves to go up there with like Beheaded Bride.
Yeah, I think she can.
Yeah.
I think she's better
Yeah.
than like most props. I don't really like her, but because she's not my style. But this Guardian of the Grave, I don't like. I don't know if I.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's just like
Death
black
Row.
fabric with a face.
Death
Death
Row.
Row.
Death Row. I put
Hey.
Death Row in B.
He's like a good prop. His animation fits him really well.
Actually, yeah, I agree. If he came with the high voltage box, I would put him in A.
Real. This woman that looks like the widow but not.
Oh, this
She looks
this
so
the
much
static
better.
zombie lady. She fucking ate, but not as much
She's
as
cool.
But- I say cunty.
Yeah, honestly.
Wait,
Because
but
she
I
was
what
a
love
if
static.
Static.
Nobody ever talked about her.
What if we put her in A? I guess we can
How
do
about we
her-
put her in? How about we put her in S and then Cindy and cunty?
Okay, yeah, because Cunty's
That's
getting
fair.
too populated.
Cindy was crazy. Cindy, like
is like the best fucking zombie that they've made.
We just
Like, you-
skipped over Berserker and the Headless Horseman.
oh,
okay, we'll-
I
we'll
don't
get
think anyone will
back to
notice.
Nobody cares about. Actually, I love Berserker, but
Berserker looks cool, and then Headless Horseman I
Cindy,
don't remember.
these Talux props actually would be a lot better if they had snap lock pulls. But because
Yeah.
they don't, I'm gonna give them max A tier.
Were they
because-
plastic?
No, It's metal poles that just like slide into each other. They don't even like
Ugh.
screw in or
Which
anything. They just slide in.
SVI did too.
Yeah.
But SVIs used to screw into place. The Talux ones don't even screw. They just slot into
SVI
place.
quality is like, it used to be really bad. Like my Frodrick Zombie Baby from like 2010, its circuit board is glued to a piece of cardboard. Like, I'm not even
Wow.
joking. I'm not even joking.
This
Swamp-
the fucking Swamp Hag, I don't like.
I don't
give
think
her
anyone
Loki.
likes.
I liked her phrases, kind of.
She was kind. I feel like if she had a cuntier outfit, she could have been camp. But
I think if she had legs, that's what holds me back.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing under there.
I like her more than the other swinging crops, like the large ones.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think Pumpkin Esther's my favorite of the big swingers, but I also think
Mhm.
she's better than the Gina Bowman swinger, so I
yeah.
would put her
That
in
was
C with the
terrible.
other swingers.
I think if she had a cunty outfit, I would like love her, especially because
Oh,
I think
yeah.
she is kind of funny.
Axed fucking 8.
Axe City.
But he's
That
in
was like our
D
last-
because shitty Talux.
That was
Reaching
like
from the
our
grave-
last like
Shoot
detailed Talux static though. Like I know we got the hazmat zombie, but I don't think he was on par with the other ones.
Yeah, Hazmat was
'cause they
cool
just
as
put like a
fuck,
ton of like gore and all that.
Reaching Arm.
Reaching
Can we just
Tombstone.
put in C? It's like another
Yeah.
one of those.
I
it's
kind of like
taking
him,
so many like generic Tombstone jump scares. Like, they're not
especially
bad,
around this
but-
time. Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
I think this year or was this 2016? There were way too many Tombstone props.
Yeah. Bony
Which, I
Tony,
mean-
F.
To be fair though, that was like the year for Tombstone props, and then this year we're getting fucking clowns in a graveyard.
Are we seriously
Yeah.
counting the
Counting the
fucking
clock
fogging
tower.
skull pile?
How
And
about
the-
we skip over these and go straight to Tina?
Can we talk about
Yeah,
the
wait,
vacuum?
fuck,
Vacuum
yeah.
looks kind of funny. I like it.
I like
Its audio is
vacuum.
really good. It has like a witch laugh and almost like this like Scooby Doo music. I kind of
almost
like
want
it.
to put. I almost want to put it in campy, but I feel like it would just fall into the same category as the Doll and the Reaper.
Yeah,
I agree. It's like a home decor kind of thing. Not even really like
Yeah.
the
box is
and like
also
these
different.
things. Like, why am I gonna put like the 2 pumpkin stack that's like 6 inches tall up against like Corn Stalker?
Yeah.
Okay,
How about
Twisted Tina D. I own this
She's
prop and
really
it's
weird to
horrible.
display because I feel like most people I've seen did not hang her. They just had her like sitting there.
Yeah,
I
mean,
think
she
Twisted
looks-
Tina.
she just
Twisted
looks
Tina is
horrible.
funny as hell, but I don't know if it's funny enough to go in campy.
Yeah, maybe if she was
Yeah.
animated. If she moved and she looked like that, it'd be kind of funny. But
Her face is like I don't know.
Cornstalker S.
Cornstalker's
gonna say A.
crazy.
but I would
There's
also.
so many props. Like,
I think
what is going on?
I think
I'll put him
I
at.
think like of all the scarecrows we've gotten, like he is probably the best one.
I can
Mhm.
agree. I think he's really cool. I think him and Harvester are equal to me. But grave grabbing
Yeah.
zombie woman S. I know it's gonna be
Calling
super
Kathy.
unpopular, but I fucking love her. She's so
I love
scary
Kathy.
looking.
I like her pink. I like her pink outfit.
Me too, especially with like the
Um,
blood on it. It like looks really. It's like a nice contrast.
I think-
Twisty.
I've realized all the grave grabbers we had are like actually really decent. Like,
Yeah,
all,
they are.
Like think back. There's not any like bad ones.
Twisty, I'm gonna put in C because I don't really give a fuck about it.
Actually, I keep forgetting that pumpkin one existed.
Oh, from Halloween City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Rising
Yeah.
from the Grave Reaper. Does anybody care about
Thing
that?
question mark.
That was my first prop, and it came broken out of the box. Put it in F.
Oh, F tier.
Dude, I hate this thing. It looks so
F.
dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Is this one that had like the lights? That was like red and blue and green for some reason.
I don't know. I
The-
just
the
know it like
Reaper?
crawls.
The Reaper,
weird.
yeah, it had a blue light up face and red eyes, and it was my
What?
first ever prop, and it came broken out of the box. So F for it.
Yeah.
The static swamp zombie is gonna go next to bog zombie because it's basically bog zombie but better.
It's basically static bug song.
Again, there's a bunch of these that
Yeah.
I don't really know.
The fucking farmer people. I don't know.
I
let's
think
put
they
them
were
in D.
they were kind of funny just because there's that one photo. Like
That's true.
and
That's
it's
what
funny
they
'cause
were.
I saw these two props before I saw the photo. Like the
Cool.
iconic like farmer
The
couple.
American
That's what
Gothic.
they were intended to be. They were the American Gothic parodied as zombies.
Yeah, but it's like I saw the zombies before I saw the original photo.
Oh.
And so like anytime I see the photo, I just think of these props and how like random it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really were pretty random. I'm too lazy.
They were
to
kind of
grab
fun
them.
though. I liked them.
This
But
fucking
that damn
skeleton
snack doesn't have-
zombie dude, trash. This is
A lot of
literally a
weird ones
skeleton with
up in
a
here.
lab coat on.
The broom, I like the broom. I used to be scared
I
of
like
it as
the
a
broom,
kid for
too.
some reason.
This is gonna be okay, unpopular, but I like the broom too. It's going up.
Yeah.
It's like a
These-
simple, fun concept.
It like
These
makes
roaming
sense.
brooms are stupid as fuck, and I love them.
like the witch laughing. Like there's just not a witch anywhere.
No, for real.
It's so
okay.
funny.
The Sunstar static witches. Nobody cares about these.
Random
Yeah.
static props. The Fogger
Dude,
guy.
Prod is cool.
I fucking love him, but also I think he's like C tier because he kind of had.
There's
ass
so many
balls.
random props over here.
What the?
I know. Why the
is
fuck did they
that?
include these static latex props no one cares about?
I've literally like never seen some of these ever.
Yeah, let's skip these.
Oh.
This Reaper looks cool. I remember seeing
Okay, we have
him in
Heckles up in
2008.
here.
Oh, we're getting to 2023 now.
Let's
I'm
just go ahead and
putting
skip to
this cool
2023,
static
honestly,
Reaper
respectfully.
in B because I like this Reaper.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Let's skip to 2023.
Oh wait, there's that grave busting skull F.
The dancing
Okay.
skull. Heckles F.
Heckles also sadly F.
I like his pose, and that's all.
His fucking face flop. Like
His
the
face,
biggest
I've
flop.
never seen a real one that looks good. I think if he actually looked like the videos, he would be really good.
Agreed.
Like I love how
The
he's just
balloon
like he's
faces
just
are
like
line up.
step right up. You need a balloon. Like he's just done.
Speak of
That
F,
was that was
Slim.
Gina's twink representation for the year.
Yeah.
Slim F.
Slim F. The scary.
I'll put it in F. I don't know if anybody like wants
Scary
to
sitting
argue.
scarecrow.
I would
Is-
put Stilts like in D because his design's kind of nice. but
Okay,
that's
question. For the scary
That's
sitting
true.
scarecrow, do we know if we're getting both sitting scarecrows in store, or are they like?
Yeah,
I
they'll
think
both
they
be
are
in
both
store.
gonna be in. Here's the funny
Okay.
part: the scary one is $10 more than the normal one. So the normal one's gonna be 100 as usual, and then the sitting one is 110.
I think what's
Scary
funnier
one.
to me is the fact that the scary one looks less scary because it's like smiling.
It's literally just
Yeah.
smiling. I like
It
the
looks like-
ambiguity.
You know what it looks like? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those fucking like fries that are shaped like smiley faces.
Yeah.
It does.
It's so
Yeah.
dumb.
It's like overly. Yo, how did they make it smiling? Like it. I don't know. It's awful.
The black heart. This
Black
is
Heart I would put in
I
B.
think like A or B.
I
agree.
like the animation. I love how like drastic the arm moves. That really surprised me.
Literally, the only
Like
thing that holds
Heidi.
this prop back for me is that it's a Reaper because it makes no sense. Like if this was a vampire, like the phrases and the motion and everything would make a lot of sense. But then like
A
because it's
vampire would be
Reaper, it's
Also,
kinda
the
like-
woman, she doesn't look like a full like body. It looks like just like the torso almost.
Yeah, I agree.
I know. I get why they had to do it to blend it in better, but at the same time, I also wish they kind of blended the dress a little better to the black part.
Yeah.
Eternal
But
Rest.
the woman's face looks incredible.
B for
Eternal
Black.
Rest. I'm gonna put her in C with all the other
She's like
tombstones, if that's
Notre Dame.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't think she's anything like outstanding compared to them.
She
The fact that
needs
she
a
doesn't have a
base.
base pisses me off.
And also,
Yeah.
she's held together by Velcro, which like, why?
Why would they do that?
It's awful.
Jack Stalker.
Oh,
or
we're at Jack.
Not
we're at
Jack,
Jack Carver.
Stalker. What's
Jack Carver.
Yeah.
I say A for him.
He's cool. I definitely like him. I like that he's sitting. That's cool.
Can I put him in B?
Go
yeah,
for
that'd
Yeah, I
be
think
fair.
B.
Because I don't know if I'd say he's better than like Pinhead and Uncle Charlie. And all
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fair.
that. Okay.
Um,
And then,
Poor George.
I don't
I say
really
B.
care about this one, but I think B.
I think like C or B.
Yeah, I bought Poor
Yeah,
George.
I
His
do.
welding on his base broke, but he's like in person, he's actually huge. He's way bigger than I expected.
It's
Yeah, I think he's cool. Dagger Mike F. I don't really
The head
know.
is detailed like really well. Okay,
Gordo.
Papa Clown Boy. He
F.
looks bad.
He's so bad.
Yeah.
I heard there was a theory that he was the son of the Hustle family.
What the fuck?
I don't even know. I'd like to
Okay.
think that if they did expand on the Hustle family, they would have the name like whatever Hustle in the name.
I don't know. Dagger Mike is not good. Gordo is okay, but
Alex is the only person here that likes Gordo. Alex, where do
I
you want
like it.
Gordo?
I don't know why.
Where do you want
I think
Gordo?
there's good detail.
I
It
think
just
like
seems
D,
like a
or
lot.
like I think C is good.
Yeah.
if by some miracle it's huge in person, I might like it though.
It's
Cause
like
I
a
still kinda-
tabletop though. Like it's so stupid.
It could
I
be.
still-
I hope.
You know what I kind of like still about it though is the fact that it looks like a jellyfish when it pops up.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's what I
It
like.
does.
suspenseful.
It really does. Okay, stilts. Low key.
We put Stilts in D.
Okay, I just got to stilts right here. I like
Sorry, we
him.
did
I
all the
might get
clowns
him
at
this year.
once. Pretty Woman.
Shit, you're right.
This is gonna be unpopular, but I think it's like. I actually think it might be better than the original Jimmy ones. The original Jimmy ones aren't very accurate.
How
That's
much is
fair.
he again? Isn't he a lot? Like way too
Like
much?
350.
He's 350.
350.
Which
Okay,
is-
I imagine for some reason I thought it was 400, which
350 is overpriced for sure. With the coupon, it brings it down significantly, almost to the same price as like the Lowe's one, which I kind of
Yeah.
think it's a better deal than the Lowe's one. Although I would rather have the Lowe's one because very few people remember this look, this Leatherface.
That's
Yeah.
the whole reason I would rather just buy the Lowe's one.
Yeah, like I honestly think
also I
the
want to
Spirit
see how this guy's
better.
mechanism works. Is this the movement isn't original to this prop, right? Like there's props that already do that movement, right?
Yeah, there's like a shit ton of props that have the rotating movement.
Okay, I want to see like how the mechanism works because I'm
The Mr.
intrigued.
Punchy movement.
Just look up an unboxing of Mr. Punchy, but also it's
Yeah.
Or
really
Miserable
similar.
Marie.
Yeah, Miserable Marie and Lucky Bottoms have the same
Oh,
mechanism.
wait, it's just that? Okay. Oh, I see. Because it's so slow. Yeah, because I made that mechanism out of the connects.
Mhm.
So true.
This Crypt
Yeah.
Keeper,
Or the
You know what?
Keeper.
It's so expensive.
The Keeper. I don't know what Crypt Keeper is. I know the Keeper, but
Yeah, the
Um,
keeper.
I'm gonna
it's
ignore
actually
the
horrible.
price
I
when
think B pay for it if we ignore the price.
I agree. I think if we just look past the absolutely absurd price tag, I think in terms of
And the shit
accuracy, it's
quality.
about as good as these props.
And the shit
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah. I don't like the price on it, but I would consider it an Employee Appreciation Day because I think it's not that bad. The voice is terrible though.
Yeah. I like when he's
Stalker
sitting.
C.
He's spooky. Night Stalker. He's pretty cool actually. I like that he doesn't
I
have any
think like
eyes.
a
he's just
C.
mouth.
I think C would be good.
I'm sorry. It's cool, but I just don't like it that much.
I don't like it at
agree.
all. I don't know. I've never.
I think for me it's like C maybe.
I think
I
C
was
is
thinking
good.
about C.
Yeah, I don't think it's better than like any of these B tier props.
It's
Yeah.
it's just
Kinda
the
weird.
I don't know. It's just like they stopped at the detail after the head.
Oh,
forgot.
just like that. Oh my god, what is it?
What the fuck?
Oh, thank God. Okay, we're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
scroll through it. Okay.
I gave up my
So-
tier list like halfway through just because my brain was hurting. Because there's a lot of shit going on.
Okay, so this is the ultimate tier list that we came up with for all these props.
So we have
This
the
video, a surprising amount of time and effort.
I'm
I
surprised
felt
that
like
we were
half the
able
props'
to do all
heads are cut off.
that. Yeah.
But they're also distinctive that no one's gonna have a hard time figuring out who's who.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Just, if the 3 hours didn't help and you want to see where the props are, just like pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the random ones at the bottom that were
Yeah,
just
we just
unfair.
didn't rate
Or
those at all.
or
Yeah.
we didn't know what the fuck they were.
So thank you guys for watching, and I will put the links of all the people who participated in this call, this very long call, in the description of this video. So go subscribe to their channels and check out their content. Thank you.
Live out your life, y'all.